for me. Something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin', and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
This is the twilight zone, and you're not on your own. We'll take you to the twilight. come take a break. Chapter straight to the heavyweight for worse or better. Bitches in a wake pop in vicinity, slaying DJs with a rhyme capability. Listen to the jam as we go wild. Check your MC, your skin versatile. Me and a lady hall megatone, rock you up in the twilight zone.
Viewer's discretion is advised.
Why you gotta wear them like what, the tits? Met futures have crashed. Dump all the Met stocks. Cocky little freak. Yeah! How the hookie doing all the Nazis? Big mystery. Who can say? Look, all our brains are different. Maybe yours is wide that you can enjoy failure.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can.
These Dolphins have taken up residence.
Oh, so they signed a lease agreement.
Yeah. Oh.
Give me whatever she's getting. Someone definitely cranked it to this one. Tail! I am going to pull your fingernails out! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Queen Pip is filmed on location with the Queen of Retro Game Broadcasting. All shows are broadcast 4 nights a week in a court of Pip.
Do not adjust your set. We're live and alive on a Monday. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good day so far. No, this outfit did not come with little machine gun turrets that pop out the jumblies, but if you give me a week or two, I'll see if I can't create them.
Until then, you'll have to make do with the all-new animated emote, Pimp Shoot. I think that should tide you over just fine. But all right, let's start from the top and make it drop. So we got here on a special Monday night edition of the Queen Pip Show. Oops, all marbles and Horsies edition. We'll explain what the hell we're doing here in a minute. And, now, those of you turning in for this bonus broadcast may be able to maximize your, hang on here, your betting potential. All right, what we got here? We got Angel Yumo, Iconicon, welcome on in. You thought it said Jenna Marbles. I mean, you could be forgiven for thinking that. I am quite tall. Hello, Midnight Wolf, Ravaging Marvel, welcome on in. See who else we got here. We got Nook the Crook, Dictate Girl, Hebe, welcome on in. Frey Midgard as well, Bongiorno. Who else we got here? I see Zilla who wants to say welcome to this definitely normal show in the Twilight Zone, yes. Everyone's getting thrown off because of the 2 Unlimited sounds like Mortal Kombat. What can I say? I picked up an album at the thrift store and I'm like, I can't not play one of these goddamn songs. Bot and Ruby Snowdrop, Maxwell Damage, welcome on in, who's also having some slight confusion over the music. Yes, it does sound not terribly unlike the stuff in the Mortal Kombat movies now, doesn't it? Hey, Timmy, of course, I said Timmy the Tooth. How you doing, Kami Mommy? Hello, welcome on in. Turtle Queen, enjoy seeing girls of that caliber. In the rest of that speech. I didn't internalize that. So the funny thing is, I recorded TikTok in this outfit, but I've recorded 2 versions because this is a lot of booba. So I have one version where I'm just sitting here and talking, and another version where I've got my arm like this. Because, sometimes TikTok doesn't have chill about those sorts of things. Display Salad, good evening. Nook the Crook, welcome on. I see Lux as well as Tiny Gay Potiats, welcome on in. There, I think we're all caught up. I'm giving Barbarella, somewhere between Barbarella and Fembot, there will be truth. Good evening as well, Martinez, welcome on in. So, as many of you are doubtlessly aware, we were absent for what would have been 5 time slots last week. Now, that doesn't mean that counter up there resets. That's only for an unscheduled work stoppage, which has not happened in over a year. We've gone 233 shows without me having 86 to show on sub 12 hours notice. But bearing in mind that we missed quite a bit, and Twitch is also doing this September nonsense, I figured, what the hell, let's put a bonus show on the schedule. Don't worry about Illbleed continuity. We'll be resuming that on what is it, the Wednesday night. But tonight you have a unique opportunity to hang out, vibe, maybe watch some dumb videos, as well as, oops, all Horsies and Marbles. Now, here's the thing. Because, again, September is still going on, it is apparently an event that has a corporate sponsor. The corporate sponsor doesn't actually pay for the subs. Apparently, Twitch fronts the cost, but the corporate sponsor just pays for the naming rights, which, whatever. So, I'm not saying that I have the ability to rig the horse races. I'm just saying that the Nevada State Gaming agents have been shooed out of here, and given the correct inducement prior to a race, I can be somewhat persuaded to influence the outcome. And that we're an individual out there with way too many chips on her hands. I'm sorry, did I say her? Were to counterbalance, perhaps there'd be an opportunity to walk away with some channel currency. That's all I'm saying. So, if a patron of the arts happens to drop 5 gifted subs in and around a horsey race, I might be able to announce whether I'm being an odd Todd or an even Steven about things. The capability theoretically exists. And then if that doesn't happen, then you're just on your fucking own, I guess. All right, tell you what, since we are live on a Monday, but we are a little bit behind, because technically the show, like I said, the show is going to start an hour late, but actually we're like 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so what can I say? I'm a punctual broad. We're going to do the quickie little joke commercial break. Let a few more people wander in here. And then I think it's going to be time for some marbles and horsey races. We'll be right back.
Online retail unreliable? Did the clothes you ordered not fit? Was the Fire TV remote not compatible with your Fire TV stick? Was that PS5 really just an air fryer in a white box? Are you 65 years of age or older and have no idea what the last two sentences were even talking about? Well, stop living in the future and come visit your local department store. With new locations in Pennsylvania, shopping has never been more retro. Touch things, try them on, break things by accident, and then run out of the store like an affair partner when the husband's F-250 pulls into the driveway. You'd hide under the bed, but it's just a mattress on the floor, so out the window it is. Infidelity brand Murphy beds, just $2274.50. Warble Vision flat screen TV, only $694.27. 46 dry ounces of Pauper's Roast Premium Substandard Coffee, just $22.67. Xbox 360, $64. Nintendo 64, $360. Condoms by Virgin Cola. Cola by Come and Go Gas. Remember this carpet pattern? Guys, it's back! And it smells like popcorn, Marlboros, and recirculated air. It's just like waiting for a ride from a parent who forgot about you. I'm sorry, honey, but it's beer o'clock and Daddy is punching his time card. We've got custom refrigerator name magnets with all the hottest names in Pennsylvania. Ashley, Braxton, Huxton, Brinley, Kinsley Joe, Braden, Lily Faye, Riley, Aiden, Kaylee, Megan, Brayley, Bradley, Braden Tyler, Morgan, and Diplo. Come down to your local department store with additional locations opening in California. Is it smart to open up a new brick and mortar location in this economic climate? Probably not, but fuck 'em! We're bankrolled by a venture capitalist who's desperate to recapture the maximalist minimalism of the late 80s and the early 90s. I told him, I said, Braxton, you don't have to do this. Bezos has pockets deeper than the contempt of your fellow man. You can't compete with online retail, so why the f*** are you trying? And he tells me, he comes to me, he says, if you ever raise your voice to me again, it's back to your one-bedroom shack in northern Ohio. You floor-licking, lemon-scented sack of shit. I'm your boss. If I ever stood on my wallet and fell off, I would f***ing die. You don't talk to me that way. Keep brick and mortar retail alive! Come on down to your local department store!
You're thinking those commercials were inspired by Boscovs. You know what, Nick Nack? I think you may be onto something with that. For anyone who might be new here, I am Queen Piv, Patricia, Inga, Bogart. You may also call me Trish. Queen of the retro, queen of the ways that he old, and your time on this channel, this fat lip, fat hip, fat boobied, and fat booty channel, is of course and is always well wasted. Welcome on in. I put the broad in broadcast to the whole and wholesome age for my own hubris until these breasticles may be fake. The retro is real. It's a real. Okay, it's just marbles on stream. It's not really retro. Look, you come back on Wednesday for the normal scheduled broadcast. We'll be playing Ill Bleed, and it'll be Revenge of the Queen Worm time. But we find ourselves here doing a bonus show. One, I figure to make up some hours. And two, because I got to take advantage of that sweet, sweet September stuff. So honest to God, this will be the one night where you don't need to do the Marbles Redemption. Because the Marbles Redemption is just basically always going, ooh.
Of course, the renewal alert shows up today.
Well, hype trains are still active today. Stella Soapbox, thank you to 38 months. Welcome back. They are still active, and I'll explain some more things here. You swear you can listen to me to Old Man in the Sea. I think my YouTube account has a playlist of me just narrating the plot to movies if anyone just wants to hear basically the narration voice for like hours on end. You got that as an option. So we're going to alternate between playing Mubbles and doing the Horsies. So technically no one has to do the Mubbles redemption tonight because you're getting plenty of Mubbles and plenty of Horsies this evening. Now, we're not going to get to the Horsies yet, but because September is going on, what happens is if someone gifts 5 subs, the corporate sponsor has a random chance to gift anywhere from 1, which is the most likely number, anywhere up to 100 bonus gifted subs, theoretically. Now, as an additional inducement, we will also be doing Horsies throughout the broadcast. The amount of times an individual gifts 5 gifted subs is the number of times I may be inspired to somewhat skew the results of the Horsey race in such a way that it may be possible to accurately predict the winner. I'm just saying. The technology exists to do that very, very wonderful thing. Now then, before we get to any of that, I think we need to do some more Mubbles here because I think we need to, crowd still needs to kind of gather in here. Still needs to happen. Now, there's all these other features here too. Maybe we'll have to look up sometime because normally we just do like the race or the Grand Prix, maybe the Royale. I got no pissing idea what the tilted is or the bloop or what any of these other things are. We can pay off the bookies. It's possible. You might be able to do that. It's certainly possible as long as everyone's still thinking about their baseball and their cold showers, I have no idea what dust is. I legitimately have no idea. I suspect we'll all find out together. I think that'll be what happens. You hear for Monday Night Mubbles and Horsies, which will definitely be better than Jets Dolphins. Yeah, no shit. Jets Dolphins. Hey, at least Aaron Rodgers isn't involved anymore. At least there's that. So tell you what, I think we should just get started with a good old nice quality race. Now, normally you don't get to see this screen because normally I do this bullshit in the background here, and you're kind of just waiting while I go, nah, not that one. Nah, not that one. Nah, not that one. That sort of thing. Let's see what we got here. So this is, so normally I would go here and I would just whack the random button. So I'm like, what do we got here? Mountain Mingle. Yeah, kind of like, ooh, Sailor Soapbox holds the record for that one. You've held that one since April. Well, you did just do a resub. How about we put your channel record at risk? How about we do that? Does that sound like a fun time? No? Well, too bad. Exclamation mark play! Yeah, we're doing this over on this scene tonight. Exclamation mark play gets you in here. The way this works is, hey, do you want to see a name in lights? Hey, do you want to be cocking a walk? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is Mountain Mingle. Sailor Soapbox, most recent resub to the Queen Pip channel Sailor Soapbox, holds the track record with 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And if you reckon you could do better than that, exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you about a minute, and then we'll do the gosh darn thing. That's a real freaking thing we'll do if you can believe that shit. If you can believe that shit. And you better be able to. I gotta say, it feels weird playing marbles being on this scene. Kinda like it. You get to see more of me and less of the marbles. And honestly, I'm kind of more important anyway. I mean, listen. You got all the marbles over there, and then you got the 2 big ones over here. What's not to like? All right, we got 40 brave souls entered into Mountain Mingle. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. And don't worry, you don't gotta trip over things to get to the laptop or your computer or your phone. Because we've been doing this on and off all goddamn night. All right, let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got our first ring round.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast.
Very Pink Penguin, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Come on, Valorant. Don't go getting cheap on me here. Very big penguin. Thank you for the 5+1. So when we do get to the Horsies, I have to wait for an all clear for my executive producer. I have to wait for an all clear because obviously if we do it now, the whole benefit of that might be somewhat lost. But again, come on, Valorant. I know you could do better than that, even though it's not really Valorant. Apparently this is coming out of Twitch's money, but Twitch sold the license for the promotion to Valorant, so this is rapidly turning into like an algebra equation. You know, one of those ones where how high does X have to be where the naming rights became the better deal than having to pay for all those subs? Yeah, I'm sure Valorant can do better than that. Come on, Valorant, you can do way better than that. All right, let's see here. Looks like, I can't tell who's in the lead. It's either the Bomb Ball or Feral Snail. It's one of those two. Go ahead and pan the camera back a little bit here. We'll do that. All right. So, all right, LeBomb Ball's going into one side. Now, this one's a little unusual because if you want a decent chance of getting the record, what has to happen here is you get a little bit of a backblast coming off this paddle here, and we're going to see if anyone here gets to take advantage of that and stick the landing. It could go any number of ways here. Let's see. Anyone going to get a backdraft here? A couple of people are thinking about it. Feral Snail, but can you get the landing? Can you get the landing? They've made the landing! They've made the landing! And it looks like Feral Snail is going to steal the record!
I'm Luigi, #1.
No record! Wow, I really thought, I didn't think we'd be breaking records on the first go. Feral Snail wins the race, followed by LeBomb Ball. Remainder of top 10 pending here. We got LeBomb Ball, Turtle Queen, C-Mac, Knick Knack, Ultra Mega, Poison Pinky, Frankie and Lola, WG Punk Rocker, and Riker's Beard to flush out the top 10. The Steelers Sailor Soapbox is already eager to reclaim her crown. Honestly, I kind of don't blame her. Kind of don't blame you at all. You made it to the top 10. I know. Congratulations. Yay. And I think only one person died. Literally only one person died. Now the $64,000 question is who died? So Feral Snail takes the record by about a 19-second margin. But who died? Was it Zilla? Oh, Zilla's the one who died. Oh, Zilla's the one who died. Oh, okay. Well, okay then. Alrighty then. Do I still have that Castino music I used to use on this? That works. Alright, so before we get to our next round of mumbles here, again, this is going to be kind of a casual broadcast. We'll do mumbles, we'll do Horsies, and in between I might show off dumb things here. So one thing that did happen is current mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, has dropped out of the race. I know, you're all heartbroken to see alleged Democrat, former Senator Eric Adams, current mayor of New York City, no longer be in the running to get his job back. And I feel like in order to honor this man's legacy, we really need to watch the best thing he'll ever be known for.
When a person was shot.
The best thing he'll ever be known for. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch this video that he put out 14 years ago. My, how the time flies. About his most relevant contribution to the history of anything ever.
Doors from my house. I realize how important my crusade is of removing illegal handguns off the streets of New York. Hi, I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams, and for 22 years I wore a bulletproof vest and stood on the street corners and protected.
Or possibly a Snuggie or a pillow. I can't tell, the contrast is blown out.
Children and families in the city of New York. I'm asking you to join me in this crusade of removing illegal handguns off our streets and out of our homes. Please come and join me inside my house as I show you how simple items such as bamboo paper can be an indicator of marijuana use, or a cut of straw can be an indicator of using cocaine. I will show you how to search a room to ensure that you remove illegal handguns.
Bro, we've played L.A. Noire. I think we know how to do this.
And other contraband from your home. What I would like to show here is to empower parents on how to search a room inside their home.
I am not piping in the string quartet, by the way.
It's imperative that you should know what's inside your household. And no one can state that you can't search a room.
This is just part of the actual video.
In your own home. You write the Constitution. There are no First Amendment rights inside your household. It is your obligation and
There are no First Amendment rights inside your household. Boy, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Responsibility not only to protect the child that may be using an illegal drug or carrying an illegal gun, but you also have to protect the members of the household, their younger brothers and younger sisters, and the other elder members of the household. So by periodically sending a message to your home that there are no rooms off limits, you don't believe in locked doors, your house is open to inspection by your house and the members of your house. The message is you expect your children to do what's right, but you always have to inspect what you expect. And that's the key to providing some preventive safety. Okay. So if you come to a room like this, you can start out, I always recommend to start out in a periodic fashion so you'll be used to going through the room to look at the various items in the room. You can look in the jewelry box.
That's our new mayor? Who, me?
Jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box.
Is that a bottle of Astroglide? Phelps, the thing I've got my mouse on, is that a bottle of Astroglide?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Well, no, it's not attached to anyone's ding-dong yet. Eric, did you properly sweep this room before you decided to use it for the bit? What is Astroglide? Well, when a mommy long thing and a daddy hole like each other very much, they will occasionally put a substance on there to facilitate the insertion of foreign objects. But anyway.
But if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun could be hidden. A small caliber weapon could be hidden inside a jewelry box.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just scratch up all of the jewelry in there? It seems like a waste of perfectly good. Why would I even put it there?
Look at the various colognes and perfumes and photos.
Look at the various colognes and perfumes and lubricants.
And pictures. You should always, when your child brings in his popular knapsack with many different locations, look through it to see what exactly is your child carrying in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe, a used crack pipe.
Look, no offense to State Senator Eric Adams and future mayor of New York City, Mayor Adams. I don't know that anyone's putting a crack pipe in the backpack. That seems like the most dangerous place to put it. Any touching it, the thing would be smashed into a million pieces. And yes, I am not piping in this music.
Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is a discussion piece where you should start speaking.
This is a discussion piece. Oh, is that what it is? In much the same way that the giant Bowser dildo on the shelf of Dubs is also a discussion piece.
With him to find out what is he doing with it and the whole use of drugs. This invokes conversations. Look at picture frames and behind them, cameras. Try to determine what's taking place. Behind a picture frame, you can find bullets. What does that mean to find bullet? Does it?
I think it means that you found a bullet. I don't think there's a metaphor here.
Mean your child is carrying a gun? No. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire. Where there's a bullet, there's possibly a gun. You should engage in the conversation and find out what are they doing with the item, and this empowers the parents. Look.
Are they planning on writing things on them and leaving them somewhere for the FBI to find?
Look at all the items inside the room and feel around and see what's the possibility. Something simple as a baby doll. Could be just a baby doll, but
no, I don't want to see anything with AI. Fuck the whole fucking fuck off.
Also, it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs.
Where you could secrete drugs? What?
It could be just a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs.
Okay, first of all, as you can see, former police officer Eric Adams is showing you how you plant the evidence. And second of all, secrete drugs into the doll. What is it immaculate? Are we licking toads? Is that how this is going? Do I gotta put on the don't lick toad PSA after this?
Run your hands over the pillows and see if you feel anything that's unusual. Like a pillow like this where the button is a perfect invitation to hide something. And I felt something bumpy.
You mean like a zipper? Because pillows usually have zippers these days, my bro.
I will reach in, see what it is.
Also, Dr. Pepper wants you to secrete drugs into them.
This one could be hidden inside a pillow, a gun.
Is that why we have so many pillows in our house? Like, it's like not to put Rio on blast here, but my God, that woman loves putting pillows everywhere. Is it that she can hide half a dozen 38 specials in them?
Maybe something that you'll think that can't be hidden there, but it can. And what happens not only when...
Baby, this is why your neck hurts when you get up in the morning. It's not because you got too many pillows, but it's because you got enough guns to take Panama stuffed in them.
The person who is carrying this illegal gun is in possession of it, but also a child that comes into the room and plays on the bed, they find this gun. Let me tell you what a child would do. A child would take this gun, and because the trigger pull is so hard, they normally take the gun and they point it in their direction.
That thing's not loaded, right? You're not about to Bud Dwyer yourself by any chance, are you?
To pull down on it. So many gun accidents take place merely because a child discovers a gun in the room and believes it's a toy and they play with the gun. Just look and see what's inside your bookcases. It could be more than just books. Perfect place to hide cocaine or other illegal substance inside the room. My message...
Yes, I just know my children love hiding cocaine inside their James Patterson books.
To you. You have an obligation to protect your home. The First Amendment does not apply to the right of parents to go through their homes to remove contraband or any other unsafe item. There are no First Amendment rights in your home. You have a duty and obligation to protect the members of your household.
Anyway, that is the current and soon-to-be former mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, doing the only thing he'll ever be remembered for. Figured I would do that. All right. So, because there was an inducement of 5 gifted subs, there may be a certain code phrase to keep an eye out for shortly here. A certain coded phrase that may contain the word even, or may also contain the word odd. Pay close attention to some of the words that will be coming out of my mouth shortly. You put all this money on a poly market? Oh, jeez. Boy, the real gambling degenerates are in here. Yes, How to Destroy Any Trust You've Built with Your Kids, brought to you by State Senator Eric Adams. I know. Didn't he get charged with corruption? Yeah, and then he engaged in more corruption to get those charges dropped. All right, so let me see here. All right. See, let's go have a look. I'm going to go look at the sports book for a second here. So, because there was an inducement of 5 gifted subs, five, that's the magic number tonight. Anytime someone gifts 5 gifted subs, and we do Horsies, I will say a particular phrase before I do the Horsies. And as such, we're about to do some Horsies. And wouldn't it be just the funniest thing if I turned out to be an even Steven about this sort of thing? Hang on. Let me make sure this microphone is working. If I were to be an even Steven about all of this. Anyway, we are live from the horse racing track outside the Pib Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas, where you'll have an opportunity to wager whether you think an even or an odd-numbered horse will win this race. We will have 8 competitors going around the large, wonderful racing track here that we've got built outside the Pib Grand. Again, it's a very exquisite property. Only the finest gamblers get to hang out here. Let's see here. All right, coming in first here from Japan is Ginshari Boy. He seems relatively nondescript now, but don't go sleeping on this guy, because every once in a while, I think he tends to do some silly shit. I don't know. It also feels like we may have gone back in time a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Beginning in second place, we have Pink Pheromone from France. Now remember, it has to come from the sparkling region. It has to come from the pheromone region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling hot jockeys. Beginning in third place from Japan, we have Choksen Bancho, who has very much had a reputation of stealing my mullet wigs. But as it happens, I haven't worn the black one in ages. I may have even tossed it out. So if Choksen Bancho wants to steal the damn thing, we can go ahead and make that happen. Now then, beginning in fourth place, another one of them even Stevens, Hollywood Limousine. Weirdly enough, I don't think, the name says Hollywood, but I think they're actually coming out of Topeka. Very odd place for an overextended horse to come out of. Beginning in fifth place from Spain, we have Burning Beef, who I'm fairly certain is just a perfectly normal horse. Just a little lower to the ground, and he's got the little bells of special coming out front, so I'm sure just a perfectly normal horse. I don't know what you're all staring at him like that for. In sixth place from Kenya, we have Savannah Stripes, who is, again, just, so there's this thing the Michigan State Police does where, they'll test out all the new cop cars. They're kind of the gold standard for testing out cop cars. In order to make it so you can't take good pictures of them, they just put, masking tape all over it. It actually works out. In seventh place, from the United Kingdom, we have Giraffe, which I assume is just what a horse looks like over there. I mean, I don't know, you're all kind of goofy over there, and you're all like, oh, we need to have England just for Englanders. And then a bunch of odd Northern Irish and Scottish like, what? So that means we can piss off then? And finally, in eighth place, we have Heribot Elgee, who once again is just a perfectly normal horse. A little bit of some googly-eyed action going over there, and I'm not exactly gonna, give him too much shit for it. And frankly, I think maybe y'all should just be a little bit nicer to this guy. That's what I think, anyway. Anyway, I've been notified that all of the entrants seem to have made it to the starting point here. Are we good to go? All right, I suppose we are. All right. As you can see, we're live and ready to go right outside the horse racing track in sunny, beautiful New Vegas. We're going to have all 8 races do the full Monty here. They're going all 1,600 meters around this race. They're locked, they're cocked, they're ready to rock. Just waiting on a starting pistol here, and they're off. Off to relief, we have the number 1 entrant, Ginshari Boy. In second place, we have number 3 entrant, Choksen Bancho. In the third place, we have number 2 entrant, Pink Pheromone. In fourth place, number 4 entrant, Hollywood Limousine. In fifth place, we have the number 6 entrant, Savannah Stripes. In sixth place, we have the number 5 entrant, Burning Beef. In seventh place, we have the number 7 entrant, Giraffe. And in eighth place, we have the number 8 entrant, Heribot Elgee, who is walking rather goofily here. I'm wondering if maybe that'll hamper some of their running style here. And oh my goodness, they have wiped out. I'm beginning to think maybe those legs weren't working in perfect tandem with each other. They'll have to figure out what exactly was causing that disconnect. In any event, as we're going into the final gayaway here, it looks like we have Ginshari Boy in the lead, and Savannah Stripes is already doing some squats here. All right, we still have Ginshari Boy in the lead. Choksen Bancho is weaving back and forth. Burning Beef is trying. Why pink pheromones on top of burning beef. What is going on here? Giraffes in the back trying to do something. Ginshari boys shuffling. Ginshari boys shuffling. Ginshari boys side shuffling and shuffling. But Hollywood Limousine is stretching their way to victory. My goodness. Hollywood Limousine has indeed lived up to their namesake as the Stretch Limousine. Results in a W for the Even Stevens. Did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? I said something about an Even Steven right before this thing worked out. Gosh, wouldn't you imagine it? It turns out the Evens won. Is there anything suspicious about that?
Nope.
Exactly. All right, good to know, good to know. All right, let's see. Let's wander on back over to the normal scene here. This shit is rigged? No, absolutely not. How dare you suggest that my integrity can be bought for 5 gifted subs? How dare you suggest that there could be an overt redistribution of funds going on in plain sight in exchange for 5 gifted subs? How dare you? Rio will never financially recover from this? Oh no, you never will. Alright, tell you what, since we just did a horsey race, let's do some more bubbles. Why don't we do some more bubbles? Let's see here. You wonder if something odd might happen next horsey race. Well, it could, but I don't know. I think someone might have to grease my wheels, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, they'll just be completely up to chance. All right, let's go back to the main menu here. Let's see, what are some of the other things you can do here? So I go back to the hub. Is that what I want? No, not the hub. All right, here we go. What is this bloop nonsense? I'm just genuinely curious as to what this bloop nonsense is here. I don't even know what this is. I have no idea. Tell you what, I'm gonna switch to, let's just do some dangerous, man. Play cost, joining disabled. So I don't know how this works. I'm gonna guess maybe you hit exclamation mark play. Yeah, try doing an exclamation mark play. Okay, so like you're all playing Plinko apparently. And I don't know if you have to keep spamming exclamation mark play, because I don't know. I wonder if there might be a queue that's going. There must be a queue. Okay, so there clearly has to be a queue. See, exclamation mark play seems to get you in there, and you're all doing like some Plinko stuff. Apparently also exclamation point bloop works. I should have noticed that up in the top. I really ought to have paid attention to that. So I guess, and it looks like y'all accumulate like some points and stuff. Tell you what, I'll let this run for about 5 minutes. Just enough time to see if someone else wants to bribe the outcome of a horsey race. Or if the next one will just be organic, unlike my breasts. Anyway, it looks like Zach is presently the big scorer here. Now, I don't know if these are cumulative, or if it's just, it must be cumulative, because Zach's keeps going up. So it must be based off of, I was gonna say, I wonder if it was just best one, but no, I guess it's cumulative. So I guess you can keep doing all that bloopy bloop stuff. This one's a good bathroom break screen. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I mean, that's the sort of thing like, see, exclamation mark play is one thing, but this is encouraging people to spam chat. Love that. Cool. Maybe I should turn off slow mode for just a minute here. Do I have access to the ability to do that? Okay, I'm going to temporarily disable slow mode here. No, it's not slow mode. I think it's the R9K protection. Can I do that from here? I must not be able to do that from here. Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. I think in between bloop or play, you can make it work here. All right, Zach so far is a commanding lead. You know what it is? You know what it is? He listened to that Dammit Shear podcast, and that gave him all the insight he needed. I do notice that many of these things y'all are bouncing on seem to have values that are changing, so it looks like some of you might be able to get some big points off that big Triforce in the middle there. Maybe. Cannot confirm. It's a distinct possibility. Actually, wait. It occurs to me that I should get like more pinball-y music here. Do I have any more sort of pinball music here on the thingy here? Lava. Yeah, do that one. Yeah, play that. Yeah. Do that one. Yeah, that's kind of on brand. Hey, go get some Sonic Spinball in ya. Again, Zach is very, very adept at knocking balls around. Hang on. I feel like I should actually wait a minute. I'm going to say that without the music playing. Zach, in a commanding lead. Zach is very adept at knocking balls around. I present thee with a non-exhaustive commercial license to use that as part of your blurp bullshit. There. I'll leave myself a marker. I'll whack that up for you later. All right, Zach so far doing pretty good. Who else? We got Angel Yumu, Nook the Crook. Everyone's knocking their balls around. I love that for them. Yeah, I could see where this would be a good thing to do on a BRB. It certainly seems to encourage repeat performance here. By the way, tonight's broadcast is not sponsored by Mubbles on Stream. I think they have some manner of monetization. I'd just be fucked if I knew what it was. I honest to God, I have no idea. Yes, number go up big time. Also, Booberell, is that you? No, I'm a fembot from Austin Powers. It'll make more sense if I start playing the Nancy Sinatra song again. If I play the Nancy Sinatra song again and just keep doing like this, you just pretend you see the muzzle flashes coming out of my tits. All right. Oh, there's a reading. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that was, sorry, the thingy is covering it. I'll look at it later. How do you know when we win? I think I hit close game and then we find out Zach won. I think that's what it is. Something along those lines. Look at all them bloopity bloops, bleepity bloop bloop. Does that mean you get Robo Giuseppe today? I hadn't considered that. I don't know that I have the reflective... Oh, okay, give me a second. Let me see here. Wearing gloves, that's going to make this a little difficult, but perhaps not impossible. So where's the seam in this thing? Not the seam and the seam. Can I do this with gloves on? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Come on. Okay, maybe put the scissors down. Lest, you gouge your hand open here. So maybe we do this maybe get a little extra slack here. So you have a little bit there. Then let's see here. And then just do a little bit here to get rid of the part I was touching. There. These premises now patrolled by Robo Giuseppe. You can tell because he's got the visor on now. There you go. You're welcome. All right, tell you what, I'll let this run for about another minute or two here. Now, we'll do another round of Horsies after this. Now, that being said, we're taking advantage of Twitch's September thing, where if someone gifts 5 subs, not only is that, I believe, at the original price of what 5 gifted subs used to cost, but the sponsor, who that Twitch sold the naming rights to, may allegedly give anywhere from 1 to several more additional gifted subs. Now, if anyone were to do 5 gifted subs, I may be induced to tip what I think might happen in a forthcoming thing of Horsies. Otherwise, you're on your own to guess what the outcome is. Tell you what, I'm actually going to get the next round queued up here. It'll take me just a second here. So if I go over there, yeah, if we do that one next, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so that one's keyed up and ready to go. Perfect. Love that. Tell you what, the redemption that came in for a reading, you can go ahead and refund that one just because I'm getting absent minded this evening. All right, I'm gonna close the game out here, and let's just go ahead and confirm here that Zach is probably gonna win the whole goddamn thing. Did you win? Did you win?
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Knick-knack! Thank you for the 26 gifted subs.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Wow. Hey, that means you got 2 extra ones out of them. There, Zach won the thing with a final score of 10,000. And what's that? I'm gonna rig the next outcome? Cool. That is a lot of gifted subs. So yeah, you did a 20. First of all, thank you very much. And the sponsor did 6. Now it's average. Now the average, the low end for every 5 is 1. So that was what 1.5. That's actually not bad. No, 1.25 or whatever. The math dicks can figure this thing out. Wait, no, if it's 6 off of 1.5. Okay, so chat, make sure that you thank Knick-Knack for what is about to happen here. Because I think I'm going to be an odd Todd about this next horsey race. Once again, I'm going to be an odd Todd about this. That means bet on odd! Because we are live from the horse racing track outside the sunny, beautiful race Grand GM Grand Pip Grand, whatever the piss it's called here in New Vegas here. We're going to do another one of these wonderful horse races. We're going to do the cosplay stakes, which is a lovely, lovely little race that allows some very wonderful horses to get in on the action here. Beginning in first place, from Japan, we have Sailor Moon, who's got one of those outfits, I think, that they wear in that new game, Silent Hill. Now, some smart ass to say, actually, that's not how that's pronounced. They're like, no. That game is called Silent Hill. Beginning in second place in Japan, we also have Maid Moe, who is wearing one of the maid outfits. Let me tell you, I have a very strong repertoire of outfits on the Queen Pip show, but a French maid outfit's not one of them. I gotta start thinking about doing that sometime. In third place, as well from Japan, I'm noticing a bit of a theme here, is I Love Nurse. I also love Nurse. Hello, Nurse! You need to get your horse titties out, however it is that works. Or maybe your giant horse ding-dong. I don't judge. I don't judge. All right. In fourth place, we don't actually know the name of this horse. We have no idea. We've just taken to calling them Barbie. We've run that name through Google Lens, and Google Lens is like, I don't know what this is. So we just say it's Barbie. Or Dolly Parton, whichever works. In fifth place, from Japan, we have Virgin Flight, who is either going for a flight attendant or for the Japanese Air Force. One or the other. In any event, let's see if maybe the sky's the limit for them this evening here. And finally, in the number 6 spot, from Japan, it's the salaryman. It's Simba Sildorf. who's got that very, very Japanese salaryman look going on. They got the glasses, they got the particular hairdo, and they got the tie in front. Exactly, they're the thing. All right, I think we got just about all of the entrants in here as well. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? All right, apparently we are good to go. All right. Again, we're just about ready to get the cosplay sticks going here. Again, we got some very lovely, iconic entrants in here. I believe this is a little bit of a shorter course. I believe this one only goes the 1,400, the 1,200. Is it a 1,200 or 4? Yeah, only 1,200 meters. So it's a little itty bitty bit shorter, just ever so slightly. All right, we've got all of the entrants here have made it into the starting block. They're going the reversed way around the track there on this particular evening, and they're off. Off to relief, we have the number 1 entrant, Sailor Moon. In second place, we have number 3 entrant, I Love Nurse. In third place, we have the number 2 entrant, Maid Moe Moe. In fourth place, number 5 entrant, Virgin Flight. In fifth place, we have the apparently also brought their luggage. In fifth place, number 4 entrant, Barbie. And in sixth place, it is the number 6 entrant, Simba Sildorf. So the one thing about this race is several of the contestants are actually due to be at the Kentucky at Belmont Stakes about 2 days from now. So you'll notice that some of the entrants did bring their luggage with them. As you can see, Sailor Moon brought her carry-on, and Virgin Flight's gone and tied theirs off to her tail here. We'll see if this extra baggage does anything to their final runs here. It seems Virgin Flight had already dropped the carry-on, had to go back and get it. Sailor Moon's still in the lead. Oh my goodness, I Love Nurse is carrying Simba Sildorf, and here comes Virgin Flight. Virgin Flight is handing out the in-flight meals, and it's enough to distract all the other entrants. Virgin Flight, who is literally the thing, has gone and won it for the Odd Tods. Wow. I mean, honest to goodness, I mean, when they hand out those, when they get to handing out those in-flight meals, I mean, Christ, that would just distract anyone. That would just absolutely distract anyone. All right, I hope you all enjoyed that. Let's go on back to the Mubbles action over here. So what's shaking and baking over here at Mubbles here? So what other options? What is this build thing? You know what? Okay, let's not do the experimenting. We need a race. We need something with some laps, goddammit. So let's see here, and I believe the next few one of those things.
In the car. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
The champ is here,
gentlemen. The police have themselves an RV.
They're going after the soft sits.
Southeast corner. Get over there!
Hannah Reloaded and Raiders, hello, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Hannah and Raiders. I'm Queen Pip, Patricia Bogart. Jimmy wants to call me Trish. I missed a couple of shows last week because I was out of the country. Not normally live on Mondays. Doing a special broadcast called Oops, All Marbles. We also finished watching the Eric Adams combating gun violence video on how to find guns inside your kids' teddy bears to mark his no longer being in the running for New York City mayor. Make sure you check out Hannah Reloaded. Hey. She shows you some pretty good shit over there. You check her out, please, and freaking thank you. You think my collection of DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS tapes is exquisite? Hers would put mine to shame. Listen. I will always have nothing but respect for a dame with an extremely well-endowed physical media collection. You do what you gotta do over there, and we'll entertain the hell out of you folks. So, I may also be rigging some of the horsey races. I'll explain more when we get there, but I think it's time for us to do a regular race. The problem is I can never goddamn remember which is the one that's like normal Because it's not the circuit. It's not the paperclip. It's not the Glade. Like, what's the one that's shaped like an L? Which one's that? Is it the it's got to be the boomerang. Yeah, it's got to be the boomerang. I just keep losing my goddamn mind. Anyway, who wants to see whose marbles can go the fastest, you know? Is there anyone who's be interested in doing anything like that? Because, guess what? Exclamation mark play! How could Dr. Pepper have to do that again? I thought they had the timing right. All right, Dr. Pepper, you do yours again. Exclamation mark play gets you in. The way this works is, hey, do you want to see a name in lights? Hey, do you want to be cocky to walk? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is the boomerang. They never keep a local record for this one. But do you want to see a name in the middle of the screen with everyone else putting so much love and admiration towards you? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you about a minute. Don't do the goddamn thing. For summer Hannah's Reddit may still be here. When I was in Canada last week, I was collecting some of the belongings of my late paternal grandfather, who was a hell of a guy. And I think there's something maybe your folks would appreciate here. He had this period-correct Pac-Man toy, except he has teeth. And it's official, it's licensed, it's got the name on the back and everything, but he's got teeth. Truly horrifying. Very cursed, and we love him so much for this. All right. Here's Nightmare Fuel. I know. We got 47 brave souls entered into the boomerang. Exclamation mark play going once. It is deeply concerning. I know, Portia. What can I say? It's on brand. Exclamation mark play going twice. Keep it away from Giuseppe. Giuseppe's gone Robo Giuseppe. I think Robo Giuseppe's going to do just fine tonight. He needs to take out the dentures. Actually, I think he's got veneers. I think they're veneers, actually. I don't think you're getting those things out. All right, exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. We are got. We are locked. But are we ready to rock? Are we? Are we? Pac-Man goes to Turkey, not this. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boogity, 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 let's go ballin'. All right, we got 53 brave souls entered into boomerang. So called because when viewed from space, it looks like a rang. Whatever the hell that even means. All right, Regal Roadkill is provisionally in the lead at the moment. Of course, this being a very long track, a number of things can happen between then and now. I mean, there could be a screen that's mirroring so many things. Or it could just not be doing that. It could be showing something completely different. I don't know. All I know is King Darian is shooting into the lead as though they were that fucking pink car from RC Pro-Am. My goodness. All right, well, looks like you may have lost the momentum. Dr. Pepper's coming up behind and going into lap number 2. The entire pack is catching up. Dr. Pepper, who I think may have been partially secreted with drugs or whatever that thing was from the Eric Adams thing, and maybe getting a little drowsy as a result. We got Mike from Canmore trying to take the lead here. We've also got Devil and Eggs and Smarty Sam here. Devil and Eggs is trying to widen the lead. Mike from Canmore is trying to pass on the inside here. Oh! Nearly goes for the tackle but misses. And Devil and Eggs is able to take a huge lead going down the gayaway, because it's not a straightaway, and to the final lap. So much for your Tony Stewart dreams. Not this. That guy pulled a reverse Dale Earnhardt, if you know what I mean. Devil and Eggs is just running away with this one. Mike from Canmore in the race. I'll even take a handbot last second burst of speed here at this point. But Devil and Eggs is just... Did the price of eggs skyrocket? Is that why you got to get away from everyone? Do we have to call the turkeys and the chickens again? All right, devil and eggs. I don't think anyone's cashed you at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and just, just play this now.
I'm Luigi, number one.
Devil and eggs wins. Devil and eggs wins, followed by Smarty Sam, Mike from Canmore, Midnight Wolf, Feral Snail. I'll read off the rest in a second here. Yeah, so much for the Tony Stewart dreams. I said that he pulled a reverse Dale Earnhardt. He hit the wall and became immortal? No, for one moment he was the wall. But anyway, followed by Cupcake the Fox, Regal Roadkill, Golden Loki, Amalgamate, and King Darian to round out the top 10. There you go. I hope you all had fun watching your names go around the track. That was fun. That was cute. Now then, because a patron of the arts, Knick Knack, did 20 gifted subs, I'm going to treat that as though, several of those lovely fives got through here. So there's a certain coded phrase I may be saying shortly here, which may be very important towards a looming horse race that may be about to occur here. So I need you to pay attention, especially those you just got here in the last couple of minutes, for a particular coded phrase. Because apparently, in response to being gifted 5 subs or more, while the sponsor is also handing out additional bonus subs, I may apparently have the ability to have an effect on horse races. Supposedly. It's entirely possible. Now then, wouldn't it just be the darndest thing if I turned out to once again be an odd Todd? That's right. If I were to be a very odd, spelled O-D-D, Todd. That's odd as in Omega, Delta, Delta. One of those kinds of things. Just feel like maybe that's information y'all should do your darndest to internalize for some reason. Because once again, we are live from the horse racing track outside the Pit Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas, where once again, you will be given an opportunity to wager whether you feel an even or an odd-numbered horse is going to win a little jaunt around the track here. We've got the steeplechase going here again. It's a rare event you don't see too often here, with only 5 entrants going 1,400 meters around this track. Let's meet the entrants now. In first place from Japan, we have Afromania. I don't understand why they called them that. I really don't know. Not too sure. It's a complete mystery. I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't know, big fan of, I don't know, things that have afros. I'm not too sure. In second place from Japan, we also have Mohawk Punk, who, again, I'm very confused. I don't understand the naming scheme here. I really don't get it. I mean, I guess there's certain punk-like characteristics here, but I don't understand why you call them Mohawk Punk. In third place from Japan, we also have Tenon Perm, who looks a little bit like Ichiban Kasuga, I guess, if I'm being honest here, but I still don't get the reference. I still really do not get the reference here. I'm very, very confused. In fourth place from Japan, we have Chanmaj Wonder, who's got one of them Edo period hair boners. You know, where your hair... Now, if your hair looks like that for more than 4 hours, you really do need to call a doctor and brag. And finally, in fifth place, we have Garanadu, who, apparently the hair job on top's rather nondescript, but it looks like there's also one running along the undercarriage. I wonder if that's somehow relevant. There could be something going on there. All right, looks like just about all the bets are in on this odd Todd matchup here. Let's see if anyone can do anything with any of this information. Again, we are live outside the horse racing track here in sunny, beautiful New Vegas. We're doing the steeplechase exclamation mark box here. I mean, question mark box. Something mark box, whatever. And we have our 5 entrants here. We're just waiting for them to get lined up at the front here. It's a 400-meter course. Only 5 entrants here. We'll see if we can figure out who's going to do this one. And they're off. So an early lead. We have the number 3 entrant, Tenon Perm. In second place, we have the number 2 entrant, Mohawk Punk. In third place, number 1 entrant, Afro Mania. In fourth place, we have the number 4 entrant, Sean Maj Wonder. And in fifth place, we have the number 5 entrant, Garanadu. All right, again, we got all these people coming around here, doing all these wonderful things. They're all jockeying for position. See, get it, because they have jockeys. Just got all the jockeys doing jockey stuff. Now, they're approaching the final getaway here. And this is where things get interesting because they're going to be doing the steeplechase here. And this means that some of them are going to have to contend with some debuffs here. Let's see what everyone gets. All right. Oh my goodness, we have Afro Punk we have Afro Mania on roller skate on a skateboard. Chamaj Wonder on roller skates. We've got Garanadu on a tire here. Oh, they fell off. We got Mohawk Punk on cross country skis. We've got looks like we've got Tenon Perm on an office chair. And oh my goodness, Garanadu has rolled themselves into the tire to victory. Garanadu is twirling their victory to the odds. Wow, those odds are doing such a really good job here. Wow. Damn, I think someone in chat even called out the correct winner. And that's an organic thing because by then the outcome had already been chosen. I mean, what? I've said too much. There you go. Once again, it is a victory for the odds. We love Horsies so fucking much, don't we all? Oh yeah, if we have a redemption in the bin for a reading, you can refund that because I have gloves. I can't. All I would do is just end up doing is the 8-ball anyway. I don't really have a yes/no answer ready for it. So if that's still in the bin, you can go ahead and refund that one. All right. Let's go back on over to the Mubbles side of the fence here. Let's see. What should we do next here? You took care of it? Okay, good. So let's see. What else do we got here? Now, normally this would be the time where we do the BRB, but this show started both late and early, so the BRB is going to be another half hour away here. So let's see here. We go back to the race menu. Let's see here. What the actual gameplay of this horse racing game is, it's a big mystery. Who can say? Big mystery. Let's see here. If we go back here, what else we got? So you got the Royale with cheese. Tilted. Marble. What is marble up? I'm rather curious. What is marble up? Rage quit? What is all this about? Wait, am I firing this? How does this work? Rage quit, collection score. Shift breaks. Oh, do I play this? Oh, I play this. So apparently I do this? Interesting. How do I make it go forward, though? Oh, it's a WASD. Oh. I'm very confused. Okay, so this is one I would play as the streamer. But apparently other people's marbles can randomly bonk in? I'm not too sure how this works. Because yeah, Barton's mubble is there. What did Barton type in to make that happen? Yeah, yours is there. Oop. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Not sure how this one works. So I'm going to rage quit this one here. Let's do rage quit. Oh, it's just interesting to see how that one works. All right, well, you know what? I think the Royale might be a good idea. I think that might be a solid idea. Once again, exclamation mark play! I want to see a fight here. Once again, exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is one of these battle royale with cheeses. What you gonna do? is you're gonna get your exclamation mark play in there, and all you're gonna beat the piss out of each other. The absolute unmitigated Charles de Gaulle piss out of each other. That's what you're gonna do here. We're gonna give you a minute to get your exclamation mark plays, and you're all gonna turn us into WCW Monday Nitro or some bullshit. That's just what the hell it is you're gonna do here. All right, tell you what, while that's going on, I'm gonna check and see if I've got a prop on my desk here. Give me just a second. It'll only take me a moment. Do I have this one thing that I need? Yeah, I might have everything I need. Yeah, I think I do. Pretty sure. Okay, good. Just figured I would check. All right. Come on, Cushion. Come on, Cushion. Get into an optimal position there. Also, I feel like every once in a while I just got to double check where the twins are. Okay, you're there. You're there. Okay, we're good. Like, don't worry. This thing's not going to flop forward. I know how much you'd all love to see that, though. But believe me, I don't think this thing could if it physically wanted to. All right. We got 47 brave souls entered into the Battle Royale with cheese. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. All right, let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fuck! All right, everyone's going at each other, but it's all entirely consensual after all. Let's see here. So it looks like we've already had Zilla's already the first one out. Well, that's not the first time it's happened tonight. All right, so we're just gonna keep a nice wide angle shot here until the action starts to slow down here a little bit. We still have, all right, we got another elimination there. It looks like, I can't make out the name. Devil and Eggs took someone out here. All right. Now, every once in a while, there could be like an item that comes onto the field here, and people may be able to take advantage of that information. You're not wearing a red shirt? Well, it's Star Trek The Next Generation. They wear gold. Midnight Wolf took out Knick-Knack. All right. We're down. We still got 44 entrants. So many people. You would not believe how many people. And now, apparently, if you write an exclamation point target in the name, supposedly it will change who your character is targeting. Supposedly. I can't confirm if that crap even works or not. Wow, we still got a lot of people left in this one. Everyone's just kind of taking their time here. Oh, I say that. We just lost 4 people. We lost all kinds of people. I think it's only going to pick up from here. All right. I just got taken out. What the hell? What the hell? Fine, whatever. Midnight Wolf is taken out. Amalgamate, I think, just took themselves out. Congrats. You played yourself. I think we lost a couple other people, too. I think some folks just flew way the hell out of bounds. My goodness. All right, we're down to 31 here. Down to 30. All right, things are still getting interesting over here. Very, very interesting. We've lost a third of the field to this point. How much of this song is remaining? Still about a minute and a half. I'm just going to start it back over now. May as well just start the song again. It's only a 6-minute song. All right, down to 27 here. I'm gone. Hambot is gone, right? Oh, no, Hambot is still there. What the hell are you all waiting for? Why the fuck is Hambot still there? What are you all waiting for? Are you all in cahoots? Is that what this is? Are you all taking a dive so Hambot can win? That's the only reason I can think that Hambot is still alive. All right, we're down to a top 13 situation here. All right. 13 entrants remain here. We got less than a third of the field remaining now. All right, we're down to 11. Hambot's on the rope. All right, we got a top 10 situation here. All right. Hambot again, it looks like going to be the very low odds to win this here. All right, Perlin took out Nook the Crook. Might be able to call up the eliminations now. All right, we're still down to 9 here. Everyone's going to keep touching balls aggressively. There's an item on the field. Turtle Queen took out Cupcake. All right, we're down to 8. There's an item on the field. I didn't catch what it did. Oh, good. Turtle Queen also took out Hambot. Good. Now, Turtle Queen's getting some solid eliminations here. My goodness. All right. Keep an eye on the action here. Zach looks like they're going after Midnight Wolf. Geez, Zach's very good. Again, I told you, Zach is very good at knocking balls around. I'm impressed. Like, frighteningly good. There's some sort of a vortex going on here, and it's causing everyone to get flung around. We're still down to 7 entrants here. Perlin's not looking too good here. Zach, I think, has got... Zach and Frankie and Lola got the most health remaining. Maxwell Damage took up Perlin's, and don't you know any good? It's a double kill. We're down to 5. Some very solid shots are getting taken. I think Turtle Queen may have gotten some of the health back here. All right, Zach's bouncing off the walls. Turtle Queen took out Midnight Wolf. We're down to 4. There's an item now on the field. We'll see if anyone wants to make a play on it. Over back on the east side here. Everyone's kind of dancing around here over on the west side. Zach is still in this. We still got Maxwell Damage, Turtle Queen, and Frankie and Lola here. Frankie and Lola's only got 1 elimination, but hey, you're just going to need 1 more if you want this at minimum here. You may want to hide in the back. I think the action is starting to see if they can get a little bit more towards that item. Turtle Queen has took up Maxwell Damage. We're down to Zach, Frankie and Lola, and Turtle Queen here. The action's still moving. Someone's flying. Turtle Queen, I think, is out of here. We're down to Zach and Frankie and Lola. Who wants it more? All right, you got a little bit of room. Oh, Frankie and Lola has taken out Zach for the W.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
Oh, Frankie and Lola, it was 1 more elimination. I'll be damned if that's not exactly what they got. Frankie and Lola bided their time, and much like a wrestler biding their time, I don't know how the rest of this ends, but the point is you won. Only 2 eliminations, but go figure, you're the last one standing. Congratulations. I keep forgetting I also have a clap emote, but it's like me doing it while I'm Scorpion, so it's like very scary looking, so I don't think anyone uses it. But that's okay, we got a really cool new emote. It's called Pimp Shoot. It's really awesome. You should be spamming it in every channel you're ever in. You should absolutely be doing that. All right, now then, let's see here. So I think we still need to totally not fix 2 more races on account of Knick-Knack's extreme generosity here. So let me see here. We'll do the BRB in about 20 minutes here. So, tell you what, chat. Again, if you've been paying attention to certain code phrases, then you'll know that you may have to make a very important decision based off the next statement that comes out of my mouth. Actually, so before we do that, I do want to show off a prop here I have on the desk, because I'm gonna make a TikTok video about it anyway. But I want to show it to you because it's a very interesting thing. Don't worry, it's not the cursed Pac-Man again, though it is kind of cursed. So, you know how on the show sometimes they wear these fake cop and Fed badges? 1, because sometimes they go with the look, and 2, you know, I'm trying to educate you about the various lettered agencies out there, because, you know, there is no knowledge that is not power. Anyway, one that hasn't made any appearance on the show yet, because I haven't worn any of the outfits that would make the most sense with it, is this badge for a special agent of the DCIS, which is the Defense Criminal Investigative Service. It is a subsidiary of the Department of Defense. I believe this specific arm investigates any misdeeds that may involve contractors for the United States Armed Forces and related sorts of things. Sort of like NCIS, except it's not a CBS show. So, you know, it's people who investigate that sort of thing. Now, one presumes it's called the Defense Criminal Investigative Service because it is a subsidiary of the Department of Defense. Now, if you recall several weeks ago, in our infinite wisdom as Americans, we as a collective government apparently chose to rename that department the Department of War. 1, because it's a comically stupid name, and 2, it's kind of on brand, because it's kind of what we do. We don't really defend. We just wage war. It's what we do. Now, the reason why I mention this is because this is a badge, a prop badge, for the Defense Criminal Investigative Service, DCIS. And again, one presumes that the D in the DCIS comes from the Defense and Department of Defense. Now, if it's the Department of War, would it not stand to reason that, it's now suddenly the WCIS? Which would technically make it titled the War Criminal Investigation. So anyway, the important thing is that I had an onion in my belt, that being the style at the time. It's like, do they have to rename that now the War Criminal Investigative Service? I don't know, it's just a thought. Anyway, hey Zero Fire as well, welcome on. And again, we're doing a special broadcast, taking a little bit of advantage of September here, and seeing if we can do a little redistribution of wealth of all the chippies here. So once again, because of patrons' generosity, which included Knick Knack as well as Very Pink Penguin, I'm about to make a very important declarative statement, and you need to pay very close attention to this declarative statement, because it may have immediate ramifications within the next 5 minutes. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like an even Steven. That's right. I'm feeling very, very above board about an even Steven. Anyway, completely unrelated, we suddenly find ourselves once again at the horse racing track outside the Pit Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas, where once again, the viewers of the Queen Pit program will have an opportunity to wager whether they think an even or an odd-numbered horse will win a real matchup here. All right, we got ourselves about how many entrants do we have in this one here? I believe this is the main circuit. As such, I think we will have 8 entrants here. Yes, indeed. Let's meet them now. Let's definitely do that. All right, beginning in first place is Ginshari Boy from Japan, who, as seen in one of the races we did earlier, may be getting on to his little bit of one of those idioms from the end of Animal Farm, which said that 4 legs was good, but 2 legs was supposedly better. Interesting. In second place from France, is Pink Pheromone, who has gone and stolen my patent leather thigh-high boots. I'm gonna need those back, because I'm pretty sure I'm wearing those fucking things on Wednesday. I'm gonna need those back. In third place, beginning in third place, I should say, from Japan is Chokesum Bancho, who has stolen my prized blonde mulleted wig, and I may also need that back for Wednesday. You get that thing back to me as soon as possible, you motherfucker, you. In fourth place, rather beginning in fourth place, from the United States, we have Hollywood Limousine, who I believe is now racing out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, of all goddamn places. We've already seen them walk away with 1 victory here as they extended their lead. Big time. In fifth place, from China, we have Kong Kong, or I believe is also known as Knock Knock, who is just a very, very cute, lovable, adorable horse. Really, really big on bamboo and not really big on fucking for some reason. Honestly, they're kind of a mood. In sixth place, from Australia, we have PP Donut, who is being jockeyed by the irrepressible Macaulay Culkin Jr. I'm not even joking about that name. Take a Google lens right now. Well, I guess you can, okay, it'll be a little bit obscured because the PP Donuts blocking it, but that says Macaulay Culkin Jr. I'm not even kidding. In 7th place, from Thailand, we've got Jumbo Nampula, who is just a perfectly normal horse. I don't understand why you're all staring at him like that. Sure, he's got 4 eyeballs, 2 mouths, 4 ears, and enough weight to put the president to shame, but what do you want me to do? And then final, in 8th place, from Japan, we have Heribot LG 2.0, who seems to have decided that the key to victory may be in going with an oil drum type construction. We'll see if perhaps that happens to work out for them this evening here. I believe all the bets are in, and we are just waiting to see if this whole thing is ready to go. Do we have confirmation on that? Do we have confirmation? We do? Well, okay then. All right. Yeah. You sure? Are you sure though? Okay. All right, we are indeed good to go. All right. We've got all 8 entrants just waiting here at the front of this thing here. Again, we are live from the horse racing track. This whole audience has been queued up all day to get fucking wasted on vodka tonics to watch horses and marbles drive around in a circle. Waiting on the shot, and they are off. Off through a lead, we have number 4 entrant, Hollywood Limousine. In 2nd place, we have number 3. Oh my God, they're already stunting. Ah, the audacity. In 2nd place, we have Chokes and Bancho. 3rd place, number 2 entrant, Pink Pheromone. In 4th place, number 1 entrant, Ginshari Boy, and he's also stunting, that little shit. In 5th place, number 6 entrant, PP Donut. In 6th place, number 5 entrant, Knock Knock. In 7th place, we have number 7 entrant, Jumbo Nampula. And in 8th place, we have the number 8 entrant, Heribot LG 2.0. Now, the last time Heribot was in this race, there were some shenanigans involving their inability to make a left turn. Let's see if they've improved on it. Oh my goodness, they have wiped out again. My goodness, maybe someday they'll learn from what's going on here, but I think maybe they should retire. I think they have no business being involved in the dignified institution of horse racing anymore. We've got Chokes and Bancho already weaving, and everyone's already kind of lumped up over here. My God, this is anyone's race. Everyone's shuffling around. Pink Pheromone seems to be shooting into the lead here. They're fending off with their whip. Everyone's still jockeying. What the hell's going on here? Pink Pheromone took their fucking clothes off. Everyone else took. What the fuck? Why is everyone naked? Well, in any event, despite the sudden loss of clothing, I'm told the victory is still legally binding for Pink Pheromone in the evens. Well, that was a thing that happened. Well, okay then. Okie dokie. All right, well, as you can see, we were very much an even Steven about that. Why aren't all of us naked too? Well, it's because I have to take my clothes off for you to get naked. And I'm not about to do that because I'd like to keep being live on this website for at least another hour or two. It's a thing I'd like to consider doing. All right, let's see. Let's pop on back over to the land of. Do I want to do the land of Mubbles? Actually, before we go, we'll provisionally go back to the land of Mubbles here. But you know, it's my prerogative here this evening also to drop in stupid videos. We did briefly watch the Senate. Well, okay, well, I shouldn't say briefly. We watched the old State Senator Eric Adams video about finding Astroglide in your bedroom. And I'm going to watch another silly video here. Don't worry, it's not the shooting AK Dear James. It's one I showed you about a month ago. And I want to bring this one back here. I put it on my YouTube channel on public, but I didn't make it what would I call it? I didn't make it the most recent video because it's kind of more of a secondary video. I didn't need to put it on main, but it's very interesting nonetheless. Now, I'm big on, media archiving. I like getting physical copies of media whenever possible. And, one of my favorite movies is Heat. Very good movie. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer's in it too. Very good movie. Very good movie. Now, the problem is when you watch that movie on streaming services, they just give it to you in English. And that's fine. I mean, it's a great movie in English. The problem is I've very much taken love in listening to Al Pacino's Whammy Bar. Because after he finally won that Best Actor Oscar for Scent of a Woman, he kind of stopped giving a fuck. And as a result, his performances became even more awesome. Robert De Niro in Heat, yeah, I know, he keeps having kids. So I want to listen not only to what Al Pacino's Whammy Bar sounds like in English, but because I had the Blu-ray for Heat, I want to hear what it sounds like in English, French, Spanish, German, Portuguese, and I feel like I'm forgetting one in there somewhere. Also, I'm gonna have to make it louder. Give me a second here. We cannot accurately hear Al Pacino's Whammy Bar. Let's do 170. All right, so this is a selection of scenes from the film Heat in the various languages. No, gotta be louder. Gotta be louder. Can't hear him. Can't hear him. Turn it up. Let's try 250%.
Vincent. Give me all you got! Vincent. Give me all you got!
Vincent.
Dis-moi ce que tu sais!
Vincent.
Dis-moi ce que tu sais!
Vincent.
Mach das Maul endlich auf! Mach das Maul endlich auf!
Vincent.
Albert, dime lo que sabes!
Vincent, yo...
Dime lo que sabes!
Okay, on one hand, I think I now need to watch this movie in German. Second of all, I'm listening to the Spanish one, and all I hear is Steve Carell.
Vincent.
Mach das Maul endlich auf! Mach das Maul endlich auf!
I am like re-ripping any movie I have with Al Pacino in it. I'm making sure I include all the alternate language tracks.
Vincent.
Albert, dime lo que sabes!
Vincent, yo...
Dime lo que sabes!
Vincent. Me diz o que descobriu! Me diz o que descobriu!
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
Me fais plus perdre mon temps, bordel de merde!
Wie, du verplemperst meine beschissene Zeit!
I gotta watch this in German.
No me hagas perder mi jodido tiempo!
Não desperdice meu maldito tempo!
She got a great ass!
Parce qu'elle a un cul d'ass!
Aber sie hat ein Monstersnarch! Porque su culo es fenomenal!
Porque ela tem uma bunda enorme!
And you got your head all the way up it!
Et dedans! Et jusqu'à la bite!
Du steckst mit dem Kopf bis zum Anschlag drin!
O has metido tu cabeza por él bien hasta el fondo!
Again, I think the German one's carrying this one here.
All the way up it!
Et dedans! Et jusqu'à la bite!
Du steckst mit dem Kopf bis zum Anschlag drin!
Star Wars speeches in German are very unnerving. Yeah, I'll bet.
O has metido tu cabeza por él bien hasta el fondo!
E você perdeu a cabeça por ela.
When I think of asses, woman's ass, something comes out of me.
Mais quand je pense à la fesse, à un cul de déesse, je sais pas, mais je me retiens pas.
Wenn ich so an Ärsche denke, an Weiberärsche, dann erwacht das Tier in mir.
Verás, cuando pienso en culos, en el de una mujer, algo me sale de dentro.
Quando eu penso em bundas de mulher, eu fico fora de mim.
You want to hear the Spanish one again for that? Give me just a second here.
Mit dem Kopf bis zum Anschlag drin!
Wait, no, not that one. This one. Not this one.
Aber sie hat
Not this one.
Monstersnarch!
I think Frey from the A wanted to hear the Spanish one for this one more time.
Porque su culo es fenomenal.
Culo es fenomenal!
Porque ela tem uma bunda enorme.
And you got your head all the way up it!
Again, listen. Scent of a Woman bagged this man an Oscar so he could run. Anyway, you know, this is kind of an open-ended broadcast, so I figured I would just reserve the right to do. thing was that I had an onion in my belt, that being a style at the time. Oh, shit. Sorry, I got rid of the wrong source. My bad. I keep making that mistake. I don't understand how I keep doing that. It's very, very, very clumsy of me. I don't understand how I keep doing this. All right. And, oh, shit. All right. And I've been F5ing my earnings dashboard on Twitch to make sure. We got, unless some fucky happens, we've officially super duper check mark attached, got the PP plus thing of 100 points for the month of September, which means we nailed 3 months in a row, which means I'm getting 60-40 for the rest of the goddamn year. Next 12 months. Yay. Go me. You know what? I think you've all learned a little treat for that. The treat of reliably throwing money at me in a recurring manner. We're going to take a little BRB and, as a little commercial break, maybe there's something else. We'll be right back after these messages.
Have you recently entered the town of Silent Hill and had sensitive personal information about you or a loved one outed publicly? I'm attorney Saul Kamen. Did you know you have rights? Constitution says so. At least the next 5 minutes it does. And we are seeking plaintiffs for a class action lawsuit against the township of Silent Hill. Did they captivate you with their tourism campaign just to tell everyone that you care about and their dog that you killed your wife? We want to hear from you. That you never served in the war? Stolen valor is a private matter between you and the Pentagon, not the Pentagram. We also want to hear from anyone who entered Silent Hill of their own free will and may have experienced any of the following. The maternity of your children, that you're carrying the reincarnation of the devil, that your apartment used to house a serial killer, that you can carry 27 portable televisions in your rectum, that you accidentally killed a sibling, the unspeakable things you did to survive in prison, or that you've actually been dead the whole time.
Saul came and helped me sue Silent Hill and got me a huge cash settlement that I used to buy the apartment complex I live in. I'm burning it to the ground.
Act now. Operators are standing by. Get the compensation you deserve.
I'm attorney Saul Kamen and I'll fight for your rights.
Hey man, what you doing?
Nothing. Looking at this letter from my wife.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I haven't seen her in years. It's weird because...
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, cause it is. What you say? Just what we need. You decided this. What you say? What did she say? And some words keep falling at your mouth. It's sweet talk music.
In my
what you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, cause it is. What you say? What did she say?
Guys, the Dead by Daylight people called and...
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, cause it is. What you say? That it's just what we need. You decided. What did she say? And some notes keep falling out your mouth. It's sweet talk music, people are going.
In my room.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, well, 'cause you. What you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, well, 'cause you did.
I'm on the scene of that 1071. I've got at least 4 victims down. Send backup immediately. What's that? There's nothing in here. What the heck?
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. What you say?
Yeah. We did that. All right, for anyone who might be new here, it's possible there might be a new person here, I don't know. I am Queen Pib, Patricia, Inga, Bogart. You may also call me Trish. I'm the queen of the retro, the queen of the ways that he old, and your time on this channel, this fat-lit, fat-hipped, fat-boobied, and fat-booty channel is, of course, and is always well-wasted. Welcome on in. I put the broad in broadcast to the whole and wholesome for my own hubris until these breasticles may be fake, the retro is real. That's a real! Okay, Marbles on stream isn't really retro, but again, you come... This is a special bonus broadcast. You come by on Wednesday, we'll be playing more of Illbleed. Well, it seems to tell you, okay, Zero Fire's got a redemption we'll do in a minute here. And I'm like, why would you want me to do that? You can almost see everything. Before we do that, again, even if this is an unscheduled broadcast, we still have standards and practices we abide to on the Queen Pip show. We are a very professional, unprofessional operation. And as such, I need to take an opportunity to make sure that there's no extraneous fixtures or anything that ain't supposed to be on screen here. So I gotta take a second to make sure there's no microphone boom in the shot that shouldn't be there, any chairs, empties, that sort of thing. So I have to take a moment, make sure that the green screen blanket that I'm using is in the proper place, okay? Good. This will only take a second, I promise. It's only gonna take a momentum. So let's see here. Everything's right where it should be. Good. I should and I shall. I'll definitely do that. And let's see. Is there anything down there I need to know? I don't think so. I think we actually do have this. Good. Definitely do. Yeah. Perfect. The chair is covered up, and so is my Anthony's yoga pants. It occurred to me I should have checked to make sure my nipples were covered before I sat down. Boy, did I shoot from the hip with that one. They are, though, because one's here and one's here. So we're good, actually. See, the fun thing is with that look, you can actually see something else I got back when I was visiting the folks is went through some of my dad's old technology. We use an FM radio here because it's easier than using Bluetooth. And I was using this radio, but I don't know, it's just a shitty little radio. It doesn't really match the vibe. This is a period correct Panasonic. This one matches the vibe. This is more like it. That's what we're using. It is very much more on theme. Now then. Now, before we continue, Zero Fire's gone and done in redemption. Yeah, radio. What's wrong with that radio? Well, that one's got no batteries in it, not like the one strapped on my back. Now then. Just a moment here. All right. Before we continue, Zero Fire's got a redemption in the band. I'll actually honor this one. I'll do that. Make sure I got everything right where I should here. You're right where you need to be there too, right? Okay, good. So you want me to show something off here? You sure? Because I feel like this is the most I've ever shown the damn things off. You want to see what's going on in there. You want to see that large, wonderful, voluptuous, world famous, terms of service compliant tit. Huh? His name's Robo Giuseppe, by special request. What happens if we squeeze my tit? He's adorable. We love him so much. Mwah. The one with the slider bar? Yes, any of the ones with slider bars are the best ones. All right, so... informal poll. What do we want to do next? You want Mubbles or Horsies? I mean, you're getting all Horsies and Mubbles, but what do you want to do next? Horsies or Mubbles? But this isn't an or situation. You get both. Golden Loki wants Mubbles. Okay, it's been a hot minute since we've done Mubbles. We can do Mubbles. Let's see here. Pull me Mubbles up here. You know what? I was gonna go random track, but no, you're in the Battle Royale with cheese section. Maybe don't hit random there. Let's see. Let's do a race. What do we got here? Nah, not that one. Nah, not that one. That one takes forever. Actually, no, that one doesn't. Sure, why not? You know what? Sure, we can do that one. We can certainly do that one. All right, I'm supposed to say something, aren't I? Oh, well, I guess I could say it. Exclamation mark! Why? All right, Fembot Pib says exclamation mark play gets you in here. The way this works is, hey, do you want to see a name in lights? Hey, do you want to be cock at a walk? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is the Cosmic Chase. The Bomb Ball. Hold the track record with 1:53. And, if you think that you could do better than that, exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you about a minute, and then we'll do the goddamn thing. By the way, in case you're wondering what all of that sub money and all the tip jar goes into, you paid for tonight's outfit. And it's like, oh my God, how can I have a direct impact on Queen Pib with my money? I'm wearing your money. I did that. Boom, I picked the outfit. Actually, technically, Rio picked the outfit. I was on the fence, and then Rio's like, you got to buy that outfit. Like, okay, so technically, you can thank both yourselves and Rio. I wasn't sure, and she said buy it, and as you can see, it worked out quite nicely. All right. We've got 39 brave souls ending into cosmic chaos. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. The outfit actually grants an AC bonus of +5. I know, it's so true. I'm not sweating nearly as much. All right. We are cocked. We are locked, and I'm told we may just be ready. It has to be said to rock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buckety, 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 come on now. Also, what does it sound like if I belch with this thing on? I bet you that sounded great. Rio knows what she wants to see me in. Well, usually it's nothing, but I suppose this will do as well. All right, let's see here. We got, who's in the lead? All right, we got a couple of people here going through the cosmic chaos, so-called, because when viewed from space, it looks like chaos! Speaking of which, we just lost Maxwell Damage, perhaps one of the most chaotic users of all here. All right, still scrolling on through here, seeing what kind of action Jackson we got here. G's coming on through. We got Oddshot. Everyone's going through the large hard-on collider, so-called because it's used for colliding your hard-ons. Is anyone going to overshoot? I'm going to leave the camera out here just in case. Actually, I don't think statistically speaking that's going to happen. So let's go tight. All right. Speaking of tight, we got Chef and Breezy Summer duking it out at a track record pace at the moment here. But Chef stumbled a little bit. Breezy Summer's trying to see if they can keep things going here, but they've gotten bonked over. All right. Well, still fighting over the top spot here. Breezy Summer keeps bonking. Gonna allow Chef an opportunity to catch up here. All right. Breezy Summer and Chef are duking it out. Breezy Summer's briefly above track record pace, but the rumble strips love to cause chaos. So we'll see here, unless someone else comes in here real quick. Winner's either going to be Breezy Summer or Chef, but I mean, someone could just as easily come in with a steel chair. You never know. Chef has taken the lead. Chef has got one of those NBM jams on fire and has taken the record.
I'm Luigi, #1.
The record! Chef wins, followed by Breezy Summer, Midnight Wolves, Zero Fire, Golden Loki, Don't You Know No Good, Oddshot, Flounder, Knick-Knack, and Mr. Tofu in the barrel last to round out the top 10. Excellent. All right. Is real last one out, turn out the lights. Oh no, it's gonna be Devil and Eggs, but you may need to. How does that song go? Yeah, your boots are made for walking, and that's just what they ain't doing. One of these days, those boots are gonna walk you into space. Chef wins to take the track channel record by less than a second. They're on one hell of a tear tonight. All right, now then. Give me some silly music here. All right. So I think it's time for some more horsies here. Let's see here. I got to get the horse races ready to go. Let's see here. Okay. So how many have we done so far? We've done, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, okay, we've done 4. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. I can't add anymore. Okay, so 5. Okay, so 5th. So, because Nick Deck did 20 gifted subs, I divide it by 5 to get 4 races in Horsies, where I would make a certain coded statement that may have ramifications on the outcome of the race. And this is last of the ones that they ponied up for. So following this race, if anyone wants to continue to hear those coded phrases, they'll have to do 5 gifted subs to reactivate one of those. But, that's not a problem for right now. That's a problem for like 20 minutes from now. So don't worry about that just yet. What I am going to say, a very particular statement here, is I'm going to be an odd Todd. I'm feeling very odd and unusual right now. An Audric Todrick, if you will. I don't know why I would randomly make a statement about that. No idea. Who the hell can say? All I know is I can say is that we are live once again at the Racing House, the racing track thingy outside the Pit Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas, where once again you'll be afforded an opportunity to wager whether you think an even or an Audric will win this matchup. Wait a minute. Wait, we already did this race. No. We did that one. No. Do that one. Yeah, that one. Yes. We're not doing that. We need to do the Haribote Memorial. A very lovely little racing series. That is a little bit of one of those, you know that plucky little guy, Haribote LG? Well, what if an entire race series was created just to love that plucky little guy that just can't win? We have 8 entrants here in this 400-meter course. Let's meet them all now. Beginning in first place from Japan, we have Haribote Boy, who is just a perfectly normal horse here. Sometimes I think he likes to get up on his 2 back legs and dance around, and maybe a thing like that will happen here. Who could say? In second place, just a moment here, from France, we have Haribote Pheromone, who, again, on branded theme here, appears to have gone and put stockings on the legs of their legs. We love that. We love that. Beginning in third place, from Japan, we have Haribote Bancho, who, wow, the legs coming off the side of that thing are at kind of a weird angle. Jesus, that guy must be hung by like the Horsies not riding. Yeah, it's just oops, all Haribotes. In fourth place from America, we have Haribote Limousine. This time racing out of Holton, Maine. Kind of an odd spot. It's only notable because the Canadian border is right there. But hey, what are they going to do? Maybe they'll do something awesome here. I don't know. That extended body might not work very well. From fifth place from Japan, we have Haribote Knock Knock, or Haribote Gongon, and I'm not gonna lie, something about this one don't seem right. I think is there some poor bastard on their hands and knees in there? In sixth place from the United Kingdom, we have Haribote Giraffe, which I think is just what a horse looks like over there. I believe that's just actually how it works. You have a horse, and then it looks like that, and then that's the way it works. I guess I can't argue with an outcome like that. In seventh place from Japan, we have Haribote Tenga Z, who looks like a Megazord or something. I don't know, not really a weave, so I don't get the reference. It looks like something out of a fucking Nintendo game. You know what? We'll just go with that. Boom. Perfect. And finally, from Japan, we have Haribote Nature, who has evidently chosen to eschew their cardboard construction and instead go with something a little bit more holistic. Asbestos. It's certainly a choice. I worry about everyone in attendance. All right, I have been notified that all of the entrants have indeed made it to the starting block here. We'll get this action underway in just a moment. And it looks like, all right, everyone's all lined up. All right, we're live from the horse racing track outside the Pit Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas for the Haribote Memorial. A cute little race where everyone lets their best Haribote LG fly. All right, again, we have all 8 entrants here. It's a 400-meter course. I have to burp. Very unprofessional. I'm drinking a soda this evening. All right, it looks like everyone's all lined up and ready to go here, and they're off. Early, we have the number 1 entrant, Haribote Boy. In second place, number 4 entrant, Haribote Limousine. In third place, we have the number 2 entrant, Haribote Pheromone. In fourth place, it looks like we have the number 3 entrant, Haribote Bancho. In fifth place, number 6 entrant, Haribote Giraffe. In sixth place, it looks like we have the number 5 entrant, Haribote Knock Knock. In seventh place, number 7 entrant, Haribote Tenga Z. And in 8th place, the number 8 entrant, Haribote Nature. Now, again, this being a 400-meter course, they're required to go around one hell of a curve here, which is traditionally proven to be very bad for Haribote Elgin. Oh my goodness, the entire field has been wiped out! All right, the race has been red flagged. We'll get everyone recombobulated here. Please stand by. Are we ready to go? Okay, it sounds like they're just about ready. All right, the races are roughly assuming the same position they were in when everything got started. And there they go. All right, we got Haribo. Oh, we just lost Haribo Nature here. Haribo Bancho's weaving back and forth. We've got Haribo Pheromone. Oh, we just lost Haribo Bancho there. Haribo Tenkazi just bonked his jockey on the head. All right, this is going to be the last one standing. He's turning a demolition derby. Haribo Pheromone is whipping. Knock Knock just wiped out. Haribo Giraffe just lost his neck. Haribo Limousine is extending. They've overextended. Who is remaining? Oh, my goodness. Haribo Boys waving their arms to victory. Haribo Boy gets up on their hind legs and just goes and does the old windy wheel to elevate themselves into victory for the odds. My goodness. Wow. So I guess it just goes to show that for this particular instance here, if you happen to wager on the odd odds, it seems you may be walking away with a little bit of scratch. All right, let's go ahead and head on back to OVH. Well, I have another silly video I want to bring up before we do more mubbles here. Something else that just kind of speaks to me. What else could I pull up for this bonus feature? Let me see if I got something stupid unlisted on my YouTube channel here. Let's see if I got something. So, sort the other way. Something that doesn't have a global block. Something short. Something succinct and gets to the point. No, not that. Oh, yeah, we could do this. Where does this get blocked? Okay, I got two of them. Alright, okay, well, here's one. This one's still relevant because, you know, Mario Kart, you know, that's still relevant. Mario Kart 8's still relevant, right? Here's a really, really bad cell phone video I shot, and then I had to make it cinematic just because I'm that kind of bent. Oh, never mind, they're fine. Okay, it turns out Toadette did not actually murder that cow. What else I got here? So this one's got a bit of a setup here. Little bit of a setup here. Is the way this one works is there's two pieces of information. Are you familiar with the music video for Aha's Take on Me? Are you also familiar with the fact that GoldenEye for the N64 had a very unusual wireframe mode that only works on actual hardware and doesn't work on emulators? What if an idiot put these two pieces of information together? What if someone were to do that? What if I did that? I am such an idiot. This is a very difficult mode to play the game in. Very difficult. You can barely see goddamn in front of you. Especially at 320 by 240. know how many bullets you have left. Ooh, I think a scientist just got whacked. Oops. Open the door! Thank you! Musical interlude time! Are we gonna be able to find Dr. Doak? I'm thinking not. I think you better just go for it, 007. I think the song's about to run out. Hi, guy from Game of Thrones. All right, get away from those things, Ned, Mr. Stark. I think you got them all. I gotta say, Pibby from 11 years ago did a pretty solid on that. All right. Now then, let's see. GoldenEye's Ryu from Street Fighter's favorite game. It had Dokkan. No, for fuck. Well, I walked right into that one, didn't I? All right, so let's do another round of Mubbles here. And we'll see about doing some Horsies. Now, before I continue here, we've been doing a very fun and interesting thing using the Horsies here on this special bonusy broadcast of the Queen Pip Show, which we have called Oops! All Marbles and Horsies, which was made in support of September because I was off last week and because Twitch always scheduled this stupid fucking thing in such a way that always screws over my broadcast. So I put in an extra time slot just to make sure everything was copacetic. The normal show will resume on Wednesday with Illbleed. Now, that being said, we have been, whenever a patron of the arts is gifted 5 subs or more, which causes the corporate sponsor to also hand out bonus gifted subs, possibly 1, possibly way more, I have gone ahead and done something to influence the outcome of the Horsey race. Now, all of the queued up ones from both Very Pink Penguin and Knick Knack have all been redeemed. Now, if someone wants me to do that again, someone's gonna have to drop 5 gifted subs. Otherwise, there will still be horse races, but, you know, I will not be making any more of those cryptic statements for that race. Now, that being said, if you want to go one round without someone making cryptic statements and you want to treat it as a true competition, you don't have to gift the subs. You don't have to. But if you want, you know, the cryptic statement, someone is going to have to do 5 gifted subs. Look, this is like the last day I'll play ball with Twitch's monetization until like my birthday. That's like 6 months from now. All right. Let's go to the main menu here. Let's go pick out another race here to do. Let's see. How about... Nah, not that one. Enemy at the gate. Oh, perfect. I hold that one. Yeah, we should do that one. Now, this one's weird. So this is one of the tracks that has an intro. And I know sometimes y'all time your shit just right. so that you get your exclamation mark plays in just in time. But this one has an introductory cutscene. The problem is the dicks who made this, you can't get in the exclamation mark plays during the opening cutscene, so don't type it in until I say the words, okay? Again, don't type it in until I say the words. Exclamation mark play! I gotta turn this down and no one will be able to hear me. Alright, once again, exclamation mark play gets you in. And the way this works is, hey, do you want to see a name in lights? Hey, do you want to be cocky to walk? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is Enemy at the Gates. I hold the record with 1:29. And if you think you can do better than that, exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you about a minute, then we'll do the goddamn thing. Those will be real goddamn things we do, I'll tell you what. What can I say? It's a good song. I need to get into the marbles rotation sooner or later. I tell you what, I'm going to sweeten the pot. The next person who does 5 gifted subs not only tips the outcome of the next horsey race, I will play the Queen Pib National Anthem. And I don't mean just the song, the accompanying video. Some of you have been around here long enough to know what some have jokingly called the Pib National Anthem. But I'll leave it ambiguous in case someone's not sure. All right, we got 36 brave souls to end the Enemy at the Gates. Exclamation mark play will get you in here. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. All right, let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boogity, come on in now. All right, let's do it. Again, you're gonna, if you want to, you got to go fast. You want to beat my record. Gimmick Pup would just beat my record all the way to the bottom, which is very impressive record, but not what we're going for here. All right, let's see here. We got Ghost. We got a couple others coming through here. All right, all right. All right, Regal Roadkill is provisionally in the lead at the moment. We got some people jumping up into space here. All right. All right, now the thing is, some of these things you don't want to get there too quick because the bridges still need to get dropped. All right. All right, we got a whole bunch of new ones coming in here. We got La Bomb Ball. We got Money Curse. Don't you know the good Chicken Tinga? All right. Just hope that the fucking dragon from Boletaria Palace don't come through here. All right, still waiting to see what's going to happen. We're almost at the end of the track here. You're all just going around little old loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop things here. I see Lo-Fi Bear making some noise down there. Let's see what happens now. All right. We got the Money Curse and the Bomb Ball both trying to see if they can take my record, but you got to get the bridge knocked down first. Okay. Knick-Knack's coming through, but you're going to have to get there in the next 8 seconds. Knick-Knack's still in the lead here. Knick-Knack's still in the lead, and it looks like they're going to take the dog.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
Congratulations. Knick-Knack takes the race, followed by Money Curse, Oddchild, Golden Loki, Turtle Queen, Smarty Sam, Sailor Soapbox, Freya, La Bomb Ball, and Angie Panda to round out the top 10. Cupcake the Fox is just going to be the last one out to turn out the lights. Yeah, and that's okay. The thing is, if you hang back, you get to stare at my ass. I mean, like we heard earlier.
She got a great ass. And you got your head
all the way up it.
You know what I need to do? See, I need to take that button, turn into a folder, and then put the various different languages of him saying that. So at any given moment, we could have the Spanish version. Culo es fenomenal! Anyway, Nick Nack takes the race. However, I will retain the record by about a second and just under 2 second margin. Am I doing math right? Yes, I am. Yay. Yay me. All right. Now then, we're just about ready for some more horses here. So let me go ahead and get that set up here now. It'll only take a moment. Now then. Exactly. If you last, you get to check out everyone's asses. You got the right idea. Now, we no longer have any more 5 gift sub bombs in the hopper. As such, if another one is not received before we get to the horsey race, this horsey race will not have a coded statement made in front of it. So let's see here. We've done... All right, we'll have to do that one next. Okay. So that one is configured and ready to go. So again, I'm going to switch. And again, if you want to do one race where you know it's an organic race and there is no coded statement and you're just going purely off the vibes, we can do that. We can do that. But like I said, the offer still stands. 5 gifted subs and I'll tip it and I'll play the PIB National Anthem, the video. But it looks like for this one here, you're going to be doing it the old-fashioned way. All right. You know, that's okay. That's okay. You're going to have an organic experience. Because once again, we are live from the horse racing track outside the Pit Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas, where there's no coded statement being made whatsoever, and you'll have an organic opportunity to decide whether you think an even or an odd-numbered horse will win this race. Bearing in mind that there has been no coded statement made, and as such, you bet this one however you want. Let's meet our 8 entrants here in the Animal International. Beginning first from, where is this one from? I can never remember these damn things. Anyway, this is Camel Clutch. He's from, I don't know, somewhere. And it's Camel. You know, it's like a horse, but a little different looking. I wonder if, is there a version of this game where they're all camels? I want that version. And beginning in second place from Spain, we have Burning Beef, who I could have fucking sworn that was a horse. What other lies has this thing been feeding me? Are you honest to goodness telling me that this is not a horse? God, what do you mean giraffe isn't one either? Fuck! Not that button, this one.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
I was so sure that was actually a fucking horse. I'm very disappointed. Well, what are you gonna do? It's the United Arab Emirates. All right, thank you. So that's where the Camel Clutch came from. In fourth place, they're Thailand. Jumbo Damn Pool is not one either. Fuck! God, it just never gets any easier. But he looks like a horse. God. ChatGPT thought that was a horse. Was that Howard Dean? That was Howard Dean's Anguish. In fifth place, what do you mean Knock Knock also isn't a horse? I am so disappointed. In sixth place from... Oh, I used to think that was Poland, but the flag's upside down. This is Komodo looking from Indonesia. I'm also fairly certain that's not a horse, but, you know, maybe horses look like that in some places of the parts of the world. In seventh place from Australia is the Aussie horse, which is just what a horse looks like down there. So, you know, you get in there and then you ride on the bottom, but then it means you also keep banging your head against the chest of the horse. It's why Australians always seem like they have concussions. It's because they do. And finally, from Ecuador, we have Kamajian, who very much is an adherent to that old classical adage of slow and steady wins the race. I don't know about this one. I feel like maybe, I don't know if you're playing with a full deck of cards here. I'm going to be completely honest. All right, well, I do believe all the entrants have indeed made it to the starting blocks, so let's get going here. Again, we are live outside the horse racing track in sunny, beautiful New Vegas for the Animal International. A little opportunity for, maybe the things that aren't horses to have a little time in the moment to shine here. Again, this is an organic matchup here. There was no coded phrase made. So all the bets are indeed in. We've got 8 entrants. We're going around the 1,400-meter race course here. Just going to wait for them all to get lined up and ready for the shot to go off. They will be racing in a clockwise configuration. Waiting on the starting shot, and they're off. Off to lead, we have the number 1 entrant, Camel Clutch. Very early lead. In second place, we have the number 2 entrant, Burning Beef. In third place, we have the number 5 entrant, Knock Knock. Maybe camera will pan a little bit more here. In fourth place, we have the number 3 entrant, Giraffe. In fifth place, we have the number 4 entrant, Jumbo Nampula. In sixth place, we have the number 7 entrant, Aussie Horse. In seventh place, we have the number 6 entrant, Komodo Licking. And if the cameraman would be so kind as to pan a little bit to the left, as you can see, Kamishian is still in the starting block. I don't know what they were doing, putting a goddamn, one of them silly turtles in this thing. I don't know why the hell they ever thought the damn thing would work, but whatever. I guess someone has to be a jobber. Anyway, they're heading around the one curve of this track here. As you can see, Camel Clutch still in the lead. Jockey's doing a very good job of rubbing the hump. Jumbo Nampula and Giraffe have begun their head-banging gore stuff here. They're all right. They're head-banging. We got Aussie Horse on the outside here. Knock Knock is trying to roll here. We'll see what happens. Burning Beef is getting close to Komodo Licking. Oh, my God. Burning Beef stepped on his tail and... Oh, my God. Burning Beef stepped on Komodo Licking's tail, which gave him all he needed to jump into the lead and take the W. Wow. Maybe the real key to victory is just having Burning Beef stand on your fucking tail. Maybe that's the thing that happens. Well, there you go. Burning Beef inadvertently went and secured victory for the evens on that one. All right, so let's see here. That's the even. So 48% of you waging on even, and you're going to walk away with some scratch. Congratulations. All right, let's go back to the main screen here. Let's do that. Let's see. Do I got anything else silly we can watch on YouTube before I pull out another marbles race here? Gotta pace out the broadcast. Gotta, pace ourselves. We gotta. What else what other silly things have I got here that are like, small and succinct and very easy to do here? Ooh, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. Oh yeah. That one's very short and to the point. And what else we got here? There's what other videos have I got on? Oh, okay, now I'm just getting into archive streams. Now I'll never be able to find anything in there. Okay, so some of you may be familiar with the Resident Evil game Operation Raccoon City. Did you know that game is some of the best AI ever put in a video game? You're like, no, I don't believe that for 1 second. And ordinarily, you'd be right. Because, Jimmy, can we cue that footage of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City? Can we do that? We can? Okay, good. As you can see, they're working very hard to solve the problem. Very hard. They're doing a great job. How long does this go on for? Okay, it still goes on for at least another 30 seconds. When Slant 6 Games sends its people, it's not sending its best. So yeah, don't consider that game today. All right, you didn't know they used a clip of you running on a treadmill as inspiration. I know, they were so thoughtful. All right, let's see here. Let's look up, let's do another race here. I think we can squeeze in another one here. Let's see, let's go to the menu. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go wild card. I'm gonna hit the random track button, and then we'll just see what the hell happens. Exclamation mark play! All right, folks, once again, exclamation mark play will get you in here. The way this works is, hey, do you want to see that name of yours on the screen in Technicolor? Do you want to be cock of the walk? Exclamation mark play gets you in here. This is the hard landing. Trashy Queen owns the track record with 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And if you reckon you could do better than that, exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you about uno momento here, and then we'll get this show on the road. Okay, not to say that this radio my dad gave me is better than the one I already had, but this radio would basically eat 2 rechargeable double A's and kill it inside of like a show and a half. And so far, the one in the radio that I got strapped to my back is still working like a champ, so maybe it's more energy efficient, because all it has to have is the stupid light on it that says, yeah, you've actually found an FM signal. Go you. As opposed to having to have a goddamn digital readout screen. I mean, who needs that technology in an FM radio? All right, we got 34 brave souls entered into the hard landing. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. Are we cocked? Are we locked? And you know, just for the sake of it here, are we ready to rock? I don't know, let me burp first. Okay, we might be ready. I think we can do that. Let's do this! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boogity, 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 let's go ballin' now! Let's do this. All right. It's called hard landing because you land on something hard and it's awesome. Something along those lines. All right. Now, of course, this one is going to take a hot second because the Notre Dame Memorial butt funnel chugging funnel is there, and it takes a hot second to get out of that thing. By the way, when it comes to butt chugging, Queen Pip says no. No butt chugging. It'll literally kill you. What do you mean Handbot gets out first? Remember, if Handbot wins, you're all fired. Handbot's already won one of these fucking things. I don't know if it was last night. It was last night. I come back from vacation. What do I get for my bullshit? Handbot wins first. Don't you fucking dare let Handbot, that smug little grounder bastard, win this thing. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's got this fucking avatar. Don't let a robot with this profile picture win. Seriously. All right, good. We got LeBon Ball, who is on the case here. Good. At least someone cares about this. All right, let's see here. LeBon Ball, who is oh my God, we have so many, oh my God. Did they reconfigure this race or something? I think LeBon Ball is about to win this one, and it's not even going to be close. Oh my God, this record's about to fall, and it's more than like a fucking 40-second margin.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
New record! I don't know if LeBon Ball lost one of their records tonight, but if they did, they got it back. LeBon Ball wins, followed by Don't You Know No Good, Feral Snail, Handbot, Ultra Mega, Meowie Wowie, Ravaging Marvel, Flounder, Set of Soapbox, and Rio to round up the top 10. My good oodly oodness. Wow. All right. How did manage to pull it off? I don't know, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, is anyone else here, or is this the last group of folks? And I think that is indeed gonna be it. La Bombo wins and will take the track channel record by a 42-second margin. Wow, that's a lot of seconds. Of course, the funny thing is, like, everyone, like, literally everyone except Oddchild the Knick-Knack would have beaten that record. What if they reconfigured the race or something really stupid happened? I got questions about that one. I got more questions than I do answers. All right. So that's all well and good here. Let's see if I can find y'all something silly to watch here before we do another maybe Mubbles or a horsey race. Because the thing is, again, we've been doing a little bonus show here in support of September here, which is basically the friend of the channel, Zach, kind of put it aptly. It's sort of like pulling a slot machine where you give 5 subs, and first of all, I get money. And second of all, who knows how many bonus ones could show up? Like, I can never remember if streamers allowed to do that. I forget, can streamer do 5 and then get the bonus, or is it only if someone else does it? Because, like, there's nothing stopping me from, Feral still did a 5 bomb and got 3 bonus ones for their trouble.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Feral still, thank you for the 8 gifted subs. Now remember, in addition to tipping the next horse race, I told you, NB's ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Place your hand over your heart or your tit, whatever it is, as we do this playing of our national anthem. Sing along if you know the lyrics.
Pants around your feet. I like your pants around your feet.
DJ Cumberbund.
I like your pants around your feet. I like your pants around your feet. I like your pants around your feet. I like your feet around your pants. I like your feet around your pants. I like your pants around your pants. I like your feet around your feet. I like your pants. I love pants and I love feet. Feet, pants, pants, feet. I love pants and I love feet. Feet,
want to tell all the kids out there, all the macho maniacs, to stay in school and say no to drugs. Yeah.
I love bass, and I love feet. I love bass, and I love feet. I like your pants around your feet. I like your pants around your feet.
You may now resume seating. All right. So with the Pharaoh snail doing the thing, that now means that the next race in the little horse racy dealy bopper here will have a coded message read off before the race begins. And this coded message may be useful to you in order to gauge where you should place your bets, because there could be a minuscule transfer of wealth possibly going on. Who could say? Is the executive producer still around? I just feel like I should make sure of that. Anyway, while that's going on here, I just need to get the next race keyed up and ready to go there, I think. And it seems to have done that properly. Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right. In that case, the next statement, I'm just going to say something into this microphone. You could choose to take it or leave it. It could be important information, or maybe I'm just being a crazy streamer who doesn't know what they're doing, and it's just saying random dumb shit. All right. I suddenly feel like an even Steven. Or maybe it's an Evan Steven, I don't know. Something about symmetry and an even Steven. I don't know, I just feel passionate about that for some reason. Who could say? Other than, me burping, other than that. Anyway, we are live from the horse racing track outside the beautiful Pib Grand in sunny, wonderful New Vegas, where once again, the patrons of the Queen Pig program will have another opportunity to wager whether they think an even or an odd-numbered horse will win tonight's matchup. We have a whopping 9 entrants in this race here. Let's meet our contestants. Beginning in first place from Japan, we have Ginshari Boy, who is very much doing his own version of the Sun Tzu Art of War, which is the George Carlin Animal Crossing 87, which is 4 legs good, 2 legs better, 1 leg you're getting sent to the glue factory. Beginning in second place from France, we have Super Pheromone, who I have it on good authority that is actually the horse formerly known as Hollywood Limousine, but apparently Pink Pheromone had a twin sister, and now they're the double team from hell. My God, we love to see it. All right, in third place from Japan, we have Choksen Bancho, who once again has taken one of my mulleted wigs, but to be quite honest, the red one's not really in the rotation. I'm more taken by this red bob that I have. So you know what? You can just keep that one. I don't even care. Very well. All right. Now then, in fourth place, we have Ninja Sniper from Russia, who has the ability to masquerade as many of the entrants here. He's got some Shang Tsung action going on here. So around this guy, I would not relax. Sometimes we have to wait to make sure he didn't secretly win the race. In fifth place, from Australia, we have SeaWorld, who is once again being jockeyed by the irrepressible Macaulay Culkin Jr. Now, that being said, he's a small guy, so he's pretty aerodynamic. We'll see if maybe that's a factor in tonight's festivities here. You never know. In sixth place, we have the Trojan horse. Just perfectly normal horse. I don't know why you're looking at him. A little stiff, a little bit stiffer than I usually like my horses. That's not a coded statement. But, all right, just normal horse. I don't know what you want me to do. Just normal fucking horse. Cool. All right, in 7th place from Bhutan, we have Uma, whose identity apparently cannot be revealed until the race begins. Apparently, they are bound by a licensing agreement that says they only show up once the race actually begins. I am told that it's not a walking penis. In 8th place, we have Haribo LG 3.0, who has decided that apparently the key to their success is adding a 3rd set of legs. It's an interesting idea. We'll see how it happens to play out here. And that being said, because of this sudden shift in Haribo LG technology, the anti-Haribo forces have created Mecha Haribo, who is being jockeyed by one half of the former Hollywood limousine duo. Reminder, when Haribo technology gets too much, Mecha Haribo will be here to save us. All right, I am being told that all of the entrants have indeed made it to the starting block. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Excellent. All right. Once again, we've got all of these horses lined up outside the Pib Grand in sunny, beautiful New Vegas. The crowd's been sitting there getting fucked up on vodka tonics all day. The entire place smells like puke. Thank goodness we can't transmit smells through the internet just yet. And they're off. All right, off to an early lead. We have the number 3 entrant, Choksen Bancho. In 2nd place, we have the number 1 entrant, Ginshari Boy, who's already doing his Fortnite dance bullshit. In 3rd place, number 2 entrant, Super Pheromone. The rest of this appears to be relatively academic. In 4th place, they have the number 4 entrant, Ninja Sniper. In 5th place, we have the number 5 entrant, SeaWorld. In 6th place, number 6 entrant, Trojan Horse. In 7th place, number 7 entrant, Uma, who appears to be a Yeti. In 8th place, we have the number 8 entrant, Haribo LG 3.0. And in 9th place, it is the number 9 entrant, Mecha Haribo. Now, again, this being a full-length course, they are required to go around at least 2 curves, which has all evening been the bane of the existence for Haribo LG. And oh my goodness, it still just keeps happening! We have got to stop letting that idiot into these races. He is sullying the reputation of these races. He's turning the dignified sport of horse racing into a calamity of no dignity. Anyway, we've got ourselves an extending horse. We got a horse on 2 legs and a fucking Yeti. All right, Super Pheromone is extending. Choksen Bancho is weaving. Ginshari Boy is dancing. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Trojan Horse fell over. Super Pheromone is launching. Is this going to be enough? But I see that Ginshari Boy's put up his dukes, and he's just run across for the W. And Super Pheromone went splat. And this is guaranteed victory for the... Oh my God! It was Ninja Sniper the entire fucking time! How does he keep getting away with this? Treat us like a damn fiddle! It turns out the lead horse was actually Ninja Sniper, which has taken the victory away from the odds and handed it to the evens. Which is just as well, because I think a bunch of people who voted on the who wagered on evens were like shitting themselves for a second. Like, wait a minute, that wasn't part of the coded message. It's okay, Ninja Sniper's got you. This is the dumbest show on Twitch, I swear to God. Anyway, normally this would be the part where I'd say we've been live for 3.5 hours, but we actually haven't. We've been live for 2 hours and 55 minutes. But this is about the time in the evening in which I advertise the next show, so I'll do that anyway. Our next scheduled broadcast will be Wednesday night. So not tomorrow night, the night after. We're going back to the regular time slots. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We came back from vacation, and we came back with a bang. We started playing Ill Bleed, and the way I tend to play Ill Bleed on the show is we usually do 1 stage per show. It enables us to, have the open-ended broadcast that we do, really explore the space, get to appreciate everything that's going on. And as such, the one on Wednesday night is many people's favorite stage, Revenge of the Queen Worm. We will go back to hell. Oh, one thing I should also mention for anyone who is currently on a Prime sub and wants to really, really confuse people. So, for the longest time, we have not actually had an alert on the Queen Pip show for when a viewer converts a Prime sub to a paid sub. There isn't a visual on-screen alert, but something still happens. An unusual statement gets made. I'm not saying anyone has to test it right now, but I just want to go on record as saying that something now happens. It's not a long thing, it's a short thing. A very short thing happens if someone converts their Prime sub to a paid sub. Again, I'm not saying anyone has to do that. I'm just saying something legally now happens. I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying the technology exists. I'm not doing the WKUK sketch. It's not like it's illegal or something. Just wanted to put that out there. All right. So let's see. We did a horse race. Let me see if I can find something else stupid for us to watch before I do another round of mubbles here. Let's see. What else do we got? Hang on. I think this one's clean for Twitch, which is always a statement you love to hear a streamer make. You always love to hear them make a statement like that. This is archival footage from a private match of Friday the 13th, the game, and it's such a good clip. It's such a good clip, so we kind of just have to watch it here. Let me pull up, where's my right side monitor here? I have too many fucking sources. Here we go.
Oh, real chat.
Real chat hours.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Get you baited!
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Fucking swirlied the shit out of him.
I just want to hear that reaction when Chad realizes what he's done.
Oh, real chat.
Real chat hours.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Get you baited!
You will never... That's the finest Jason kill that's ever been in that video game ever. I actually don't think it can be topped. Unless... Did I put this other one on? Hang on, I gotta check and see if there's one other one. I don't know if I put that one on my YouTube unlisted as well. I don't know that I did. Okay. There was this one where I just roll up as, the guy with the shotgun and just shoot some poor bastard in the face. I did that once. Oh, there's also this. This too. Yeah. So, some of you know that there's a mod for Resident Evil 2 that changes the music that plays when Mr. X comes after you. And I think I had to do this with the original one, so let me see here.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop, stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right.
I think we're doing that, right? Is that the end of it?
Damn right, and I do it again.
Oh, well.
I am right, so I got to win.
That's a good bit too. All right, let's get some of these tabs out of here and let's do another round of mubbles here. Tell you what, well, we did this for the East Coast crowd. Let's do this for the West Coast crowd. This one's gonna be a little bit calmer, just a little bit calmer. So, let me get some good music for this one. Oh! Show went and pulled the handle there. Thank you for the 7 gifted subs.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Thank you for the 7 gifted subs. That means I'm going to be tipping the horse racy hand again. Tell you what, let me see if I can find you one more dumb thing here. I'm going to find you one more dumb thing here. Let's see. Well, so maybe some people haven't seen this one. It's possible. So whenever I do like Resident Evil 2 or 3 remake, I sometimes put on a silly video, and if you watch this, you'll go, oh, so that's why you do your intro the way you do. Hit the, all right, yeah, let's do this.
Viewers' discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Should have done for you. Blink killing that is sweeping across this city. What you gonna do? A deadly crime spree with no enemy. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now getting no break. Police now getting no break. I'm no soldier, man, getting no break. I'm keeping you out your now getting no break. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I need to get a Blu-ray of that movie so I can edit that thing into high def. I really do need to do that sometime. All right, so okie dokie, let's do. Okay, so this is gonna be a little of a calmer, little round the mumbles here, just a little bit of a calmer one here. So this is called Bloop. Exactly what it looks like. It just bloop. So write in either exclamation point play or exclamation point bloop, and then you'll drop your balls and you'll see if you can get like big points or something. So for instance, if I make the bot write that in, for instance, so if I do, or maybe is it just bloop? Maybe I actually have to do bloop. Yeah, I guess you have to do bloop. So if I make the bot write bloop, that's what it is. You gotta write bloop. That's what it is. So you write bloop, and your balls will bounce around. Let me see if I can find what's a good song for bouncy balls. Oh, I got just the one. I got just the one for bouncing all your balls around. It's such a nice, calm tune. You're gonna love it.
time, take a break.
Chapter straight to the heavyweight for worse or better. Bitches in a way, rock in the vicinity. Slang DJs with the rock capability. Listen to the jam and speak for a while. Take your MC as game versatile. Me and a lady, all megatone. Rock you up in the twilight zone.
I like how Zach said, I'll let someone else win this. And what is Zach end up doing? He's winning it again anyway. Like, oh my God. It's just amazing. Note to mod chat. It's keyed for 4. And there hasn't been 4. That's why. So there you go. Look at all the damn balls. They're doing so good. They're doing such good things. Yeah. Look at all them bleeping and the blooping. Yay. Alright, tell you what. I'm going to close the thing out and then we'll do a regular round of bubbles here. I'm going to close it out now. And then Zach can go in and win for playing with their balls another goddamn time. Congratulations, Zach. I think you're about to win for playing with your balls again.
Mamma mia!
So there you go. There you go. Well, you didn't try as hard. It just happened. Oh, well. One thing I should do, though, before we get the next... Actually, maybe we can do it in conjunction with the... Actually, hang on here. Do I have the asset on here? Do I have the asset on here? What we can do is I'm actually going to get the next round of Mubbles going here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull out a different thing, because that's the thing. Like, we've had some really great stuff here tonight, but it actually hasn't hit it hasn't triggered the hype train. And not that it needed to. It's perfectly fine if it doesn't physically do it, because it's keyed for 4 events. But what we can do is, even though it hasn't physically happened, tell you what, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? First of all, you can put it in, but I haven't done it yet. First of all, Mr. Dean Martin, get your ass up here. Exclamation mark play! Mr. Dean Martin will provide us a musical accompaniment for this round. I'm gonna go pop him up into the corner here. Give me a second. There, Mr. Dino, you can go ahead and... actually, you'll go right there. That's a good spot for Dean Martin. Hey, remember, just live by the famous words of Dean Martin, who once famously said, "You're not drunk if you can lay on the ground without holding on." Alrighty then. So, did I get my mumble in there? I did not. Okay. Actually, hang on here. Let's see. Okay. So, we presently got 29 brave souls ended into lucky few. Pope Corky the Ninth holds the track record with a minute and 58. And if you think you can do something with that information, exclamation mark play gets you in here. We'll give you a memento here, and then we'll do this. Is your lip syncing up there properly, Dino, or are you doing this wrong by any chance? No, I think he's doing this right. I just figured I would check. All right. All right, we got 32 brave souls entered in. Exclamation mark play going once. Exclamation mark play going twice. We are gawked. We are locked. And gosh darn it, wouldn't you know it, we just so happen to be locked. Let's do this next one in here. Boom! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boogity, 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 come on now.
Don't stop, don't stop. Go, go, go.
Alrighty. I gotta dig up. There's a Dean Martin bit that he did when he was across the pond once upon a time. I gotta bust that one out. He makes some pretty solid jokes about Prince Andrew that still hold up.
Go, 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 go. This heart of mine.
It's almost like people knew back then. Anyway, let's see who's in the lead here. We got Natronics in the lead, followed by Chicken Tinga, Flounder, and Freya. I also have a note from my executive producer that says, hold on the next horsey race. I will wait until they are back in position here. All right, so we got Natronics in the lead right now. We got Flounder coming in next. All right, Pope Corky the Ninth still going through the knockers, or I should say the ghost of Pope Corky the Ninth is going through the knockers here. We got Freya Midgard. We got Natronics shooting into the lead here. All right, Natronics is still bumping along here. Okily dokily. All right, we got Flounder coming in, still in the back there. Natronics still in the lead, but they seem to have gotten stuffed up here, which may allow Flounder to overtake. All right, here comes Freya as well. All right, Natronics seems to have gotten their shit in gear as well. All right, well, it looks like Pope Corky the Ninth is probably going to keep the record, but we'll see now. All right, Flounder's coming in here. Freya's about to... Ooh, Freya's trying to see if they can get a solid boot from the paddle here. Looks like that didn't happen, but they do have a speed-up panel coming in here. Natronics coming in off the top here. So is Jester and Chef, who already has a big dub under their pants. I don't know, whatever the term is. Uh-oh, Freya's coming off the top. Can they land? Oh, they did not make the landing. Under the belt, that's what I was remembering. It's like, it's got to be something in there. All right, Chef wants to see if they can get another dub here. Oh my God, is Chef gonna go 2 on the night here? Jesus, this is Chef's world. We're just living it over here. My goodness.
I feel so right tonight. Don't stop.
I'm Luigi, #1.
Chef wins. Followed by Chicken Tinga. Me. Also, who else? Remainder of top 10 pending. We got Jester coming in next. We got Natronics. We got Ghost. Looks like he's also going to be Angel Yumu. And ultimately, we're also going to have Midnight Wolf, Regal, Roadkill, and Ravaging Marvel to round out the top 10.
The music's bright tonight. And hold me tight tonight. I feel so right tonight.
All right. It looks like the next horsey race might be the last one, but it'll be a minute before we get there. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess here that y'all want to see an underdog win. I'm just guessing here. Just guessing.
And try romance with me.
And, maybe because of show's generosity, that will be allowed to happen. Hey, well, the Bomb Bubble's taking a record tonight. He's decided to phone it in here, and his last one out, turn out the lights here. We'll give you just a moment. And it looks like there you got in there. All right. Dean Mott, it's been a pleasure. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, Chef wins the race, but Pope Corker the Ninth will retain the track record by a 58, 20, somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds. Somewhere. Netronics, thank you for the 17-month 3-sub. Welcome back. All right, I'm going to pull out one or two more stupid videos, and then maybe we do the last horsey race here. I think there's, should be able to find one or two more things here. Let's see. Rio's done 100 biddies here. Wonder why she would do a thing like that. Hey, I'll take it all the same here. Let's see. Anything else in here? I'm sorry. Let's see if I got any more videos. Show is also doing 100 biddies. Hey, what's that up there in the corner? What the hell is that all about? What is that? Are people trying to unlock emotes that could be had by anyone literally doing anything? 100 bits, a prime sub, a conversion, anything? Is that a thing that could happen? Wait, and so I say, is that something I could do? No, I can't kick that off myself. Apparently, it has to be organic. Well, let's see. I think I can find one more stupid thing. Oh dear. Dino, I think I have to get your ass gonna have to come back here. Apparently there's been another, Mr. President, another quarterback has hit the towers.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast.
Knick-knack, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Alright, well, apparently we have one of them hype trains going on here. Apparently they have cute new emotes for these things. And if there's one complaint I've heard from the Queen Pib patrons, it's that because we never have the goddamn things turned on, you can never unlock any of the emotes. Well, let me tell you something here. 1 gift sub, 100 bits, will apparently unlock you something fancy. They've been doing some weird fucking emotes. There's like one that was like, what was the one I unlocked last time we did this? What was that goddamn thing called? Oh, I like that one. This is Twitch. After no, not that one. The one I'm spamming is apparently something I got for being in one of these things. It's Twitch. Looking at the giant pile of money they're gonna get once this promotion is over. Apparently that's an emote you can unlock. I'm just putting that information out there.
Oh my God, the quarterback
Duckman with the 8 gifted subs. Did someone say cute? It's entirely possible.
Don't stop. Go.
Maybe I'll put that video on. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Maybe that's the thing we'll do. Oh! There you go. Feral Style with Hundo Biddies. Like I said, actually, okay, here's what's going to happen. See, normally a hype train finishing would be redundant because you've been getting marbles all night. But here's what we're going to do. If you clear level 5 on this thing, we'll put a wheel spin on Wednesday's broadcast. I mean, it would be pointless to redeem it now, so if you clear it tonight, there'll be one, let's say around the start of the 2nd hour on Wednesday's broadcast. I think that seems like an entirely fair proposition. How much does it say? Okay, we're actually on level 5 now. How much to clear it? Okay, could you get the thing out of the way so I could fucking see that, Twitch? Quit being useless for a second here. How much? 3,000 bits is 6 gifted subs. So only one person does 5, and that'll accomplish that. Wow. You got a sub? Hey, what can I say? Like I said, it's one of the few times near I'll play ball with Twitch monetization. I'm giving Mikey Minty his payroll tonight.
The music's bright tonight.
You like that I'm pointing up when I'm mobile? I look confusing? Well, I just look confused all the time.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Here, I'll do the faces from the video.
This heart of mine is beating no.
Anonymous, thank you for the 6 gifted subs.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
You got 6 off that one. And there you have it. The Wednesday show will begin with a wheel spin in the start of the second hour.
Don't stop, don't stop. Go, 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 go. The music's bright tonight.
Tell you what, Wallace is still going on here.
Tight tonight. Go, 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 go. I feel so right tonight. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Go,
Dino,
go,
sit
go,
this
go,
out
go.
for a minute here.
This heart of mine is beating no.
No, not this one.
Where
Where is that damn thing? Why can I not find that damn thing? Where the hell is it?
Come on and dance
Why can I?
with me.
All right, I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Into a trance with me. Go, 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 go. And try romance with me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Go, 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 go.
Why can I not find it that way? There it is.
And hold me tight.
All right, Dino, you're gonna sit. Dino, the hype train's still going on, but you're gonna sit down for a second.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Go, go.
See, apparently you might unlock one of those cute emotes here. It's still going on, but I'm gonna give you something with the season 1 filter just because y'all have been mentions this evening here. This is absolutely gonna trip a Twitch mute. I gotta reshoot this thing with the new camera. Fight. I made this 4 years ago. I've got new cameras and new wig technology since then. And my ass has gotten even bigger. Hey, we all had to start somewhere. So true, bestie.
There's no time. There's no time at all.
She's a sweaty mess. Ha!
There's no time.
The electric fan.
There's no time at all. Beautiful land, soon be long gone.
Ooh. Oh. Assuming there isn't a cap. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh my god, Liu Kang's about to get killed. Or maybe not? Is this one of those friendships? Hey, girl.
Just like you.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Tunnel wins. Fatality.
Well, would you look at that? I think Lukanka got. There you go. Thank you very much for the hap train. You unlocked some fun things, and now I think it's time for one last horsey race. Let's send him home happy. And I think that for this race, this exact race, this one in particular, that I am going to be an even Steven about this one. That's right. We're going to be an even Steven. E-V-E-N. Echo, Veronica, Echo, November. Literally just bet on even. I don't think I can make it any more obvious than that. For we are live from the horse racing track outside the wonderful, beautiful casino that definitely doesn't smell like piss. The Pip Grand. Where you'll have the opportunity to wager whether you think an even or an odd numbered horse will win this race. I could sit here and re-explain all the names, but I'm still going to do that, but in a funny voice.
All right, beginning in first place from Japan, we have Ginshari Boy, who is very decidedly high on his high horse of the George Carlin 1987 Animal Crossing, which says, 4 legs good, 2 legs better, 1 leg you're going to the goddamn glue factory. In second place from France, we have Super Pheromone, who I believe is just a repurposed Hollywood limousine with 2 sexy dames to top the thing. I'm not exactly upset about that, but hey, we're gonna do what we can do in this exact situation here. The cap is $250. That's okay, an effort was made. In third place from Japan, we have Choksan Bancho. Did I say Spain? I meant to say Japan. Whatever, from some fucking place that ain't America. Choksan Bancho's wearing my red mulleted wig, and I don't necessarily need it back, but I wish he'd stop stealing all my shit. In fourth place, we have Ninja Sniper, who has already stolen a victory earlier tonight by masquerading as Ginshari Boy. Hopefully that won't happen again. The Nevada State Gaming Commission off agents are looking at us very suspicious-like. In fifth place, from Australia, we have SeaWorld, who is being jockeyed by the irrepressible Macaulay Culkin Jr. Will that buoyant little bastard make it into Victory Square tonight? Stay tuned for partial excitement. In sixth place, we have Trojan Horse from Greece. Not the musical, the country. Just perfectly normal horse. I hear is related to that big wooden bunny rabbit from Monty Python. I can't remember. How did that one go? Whatever. In any event, in seventh place from Bhutan, we have Uma, who, though the censors say I can't reveal their identity until the race starts, fuck it, I'm just gonna announce it. They're a giant floppy penis. What's that? That's not what they are? Never mind. In eighth place, we have the fan favorite Haribo LG 3.0. The crowd is practically pissing themselves with excitement. They're convinced that this is the one. They think this is finally going to be the time he wins. Mecha Haribo stands ready to prevent that from happening. Operating in the 9th spot from America, being jockeyed by one half of the former Hollywood limousine duo here. We'll see if he's able to upset the apple cart tonight.
Oh, sorry, I had a thing stuck in my throat. He wasn't even a dick. Anyway, I believe the horses have all made it to the starting block here. Are we ready to go? Are we? Oh, shit, we are ready to go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. All the entrants have indeed made it to the starting block here. All 9 entrants have got to go the full 1,600-meter distance here. The audience wants to see one hell of a finish, and I think we're going to give it to them. Just waiting, and they're off. All right, off to an early lead, we have the number 3 entrant, Chokson Bancho. In second place, we have the number 1 entrant, Ginshari Boy, who is already side shuffling. In third place, we have the number 2 entrant, Super Pheromone. The rest of this appears to be relatively academic. In fourth place, the number 4 entrant, Ninja Sniper. In fifth place, we have the number 5 entrant, SeaWorld. In sixth place, we have the number 6 entrant, Trojan Horse. In seventh place, we have the number 7 entrant, Uma, who is not a giant floppy penis. We're all very upset about that. In eighth place, we have the number 8 entrant, Haribo Algae 3.0. And in ninth place, we have the number 9 entrant, Mecha Haribo. Now, additionally, the turns of this track have proven to be very disastrous for Haribo LG. Will this be the one time he stays up? Will he be able to do it? Oh my God, he's still in this! Oh my God! One of the legs came out and prevented the fall. Haribo LG was able to maintain their weight equilibrium and is still in the race. They're still in this one. The Haribos are still a threat to win the whole thing here. All right, we got Chokes and Bancho weaving back and forth. Super Pheromone is extending, but they're fighting with each other. Both of the Haribos are coming down Broadway. Both of them are going. Mecha Haribo is firing in all directions. And oh my God, Mecha Haribo LG has grown a 4th set of legs. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Haribo LG 3.0 pulled out a secret 4th set of legs, ensuring a final victory for the Even Stevens. You were here. Can you believe it? No, not particularly. Which means that for the final race, in which there will be a wager, the Even Stevens walk away with some chippies. I'm going to put one more race on. We're not taking bets on this one. This is just, I feel like this is the one that should finish the whole thing. Now I'm going to kind of skip it ahead here. I'm just going to skip it ahead to here. Because I have the technology to do that. I'm just going to let this one go. This one brought a whole sound stage. Oh, to be a seagull. That legally would go down as a victory for the odds if that had been an actual race. There's one more I want to see. Just one more. Because I have the ability to kind of queue them up whenever I want. So I'm going to pull out one more. I want to see... the end of this one. Yeah. So this is back in the Animal International here. So let's just skip ahead to about midway through the race here, just because I have the ability to queue that up whenever I feel so inclined. Of course, there's Komodo looking. If we pan the camera all the way, you can see Kamajian is still in the fucking starting block. I don't know why we keep letting that turtle participate in these things. I don't know why. Turtles never win a goddamn thing. The only way that turtle could possibly win this fucking race is if there was a giant pepperoni pizza at the finish line. That's the only goddamn way. And what's that? Someone actually put one there? Why the hell would you put that there? Why would you put a perfectly good pepperoni pizza at the finish line? Are you trying to make an ass out of me or something? Oh, well, the problem is if you put it there, they're all just going to run over the goddamn thing. I'm so confused. What the? Wait, who the fuck won that? All right, with the super slow-mo. Oh, my God! Kamajian the tortoise pulled out the turbo thrusters. Kamajian will be eating that pepperoni pizza on Victory Circle. This is the dumbest fucking show on Twitch, I swear to God. All right, folks. We have been live for, it's only been 3.5 hours, but this is about the time the normal broadcast would end anyway. We have been live for 3.5 hours. You have been beautiful. You have been marvelous, but it's getting late. I'm not even usually live on Monday nights, so what we're going to do is, well, I guess there isn't really a console to turn off here, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to scoot on over here to finish off the show. Can you tell we don't normally transition from the horsey race right to here? That was some very Dreamcast style of pop-in that just happened there, which is very apt because when we resume the normal broadcast on Wednesday, we'll be playing more of Illbleed. We'll be at Revenge of Queen Worm, and because you had a level 5 hype train tonight and completed it, we will do a guaranteed wheel spin in the second hour of that Wednesday broadcast. Also, don't my tits look amazing? I mean, they looked really good in the first camera, but here, I mean, oh my. By the way, if you like the titties tonight, and if you got gifted a sub tonight, there's a new emote just got added in, Pimp Shoot. It really works out with this outfit for some reason. All right, before we figure out where we're going, let's read off the list of Gavitas. Your biddies, raids, subs, and tippies to this channel, while never required, are always appreciated. And we love the shout at the end of the show. And we had, of course, quite a bit of action here. 2 nights. Let's see what we got. I'm going to read it all out. I'm going to do it all. Sailor Soapbox, thank you for the resub. Very Pink Penguin for the gift subs. Knick-Knack for the gift subs. Hannah for the raid. Me for the burp. Feral Snail for the gift subs. Show for the gift subs. Netronics for the resub. Real for biddies. Show for biddies. Knick-Knack for gift subs. Duckman for gift subs. Feral Snail for the biddies. Anonymous for the gift subs. Thank you. We secured the 60, and with that, we secured 3 consecutive months of enough of them stupid Partner Plus points to get the 60-40 sub split for another 12 months, so thank you very much. You know, it's a little bit extra scratch, and hey, it helps to ensure that I get new outfits to keep barely holding my tits in with. Because that's the thing, like, y'all paid for this outfit, you know, I tend to put a lot of the proceeds back into my titties, even if it's not, see, that's what it is, you didn't throw enough at me, so I can't afford to cover my massive bosom. You did not throw enough money at me. And chat's like, okay, we'll keep being cheapskates, maybe we'll show up buck-ass naked on Wednesday. There is one outfit. And I feel like I can't wear it until I'm ready to go on another vacation, because if I wear it and I don't wear it properly, I could end up on another vacation. You know how I have a couple of different looks dedicated to the Britney Spears Toxic video, like the flight attendant and the cat suit? You know how also there's that one like extremely sheer bodysuit she wears when she's like frolicking around in cocaine on a soundstage or something? I have that one too, but it leaves nothing to the imagination. So maybe someday, not Wednesday though. Wednesday is a very particular outfit planned. All right. If you're subbed to the channel, you can grab the first one. If you're not subbed to the channel, you can grab the second one. We love to spread the love around, not always at the same place in the face, but at the end of the day, drop you off somewhere where we think you're gonna have a good time. Let's see who's up to what with who signed this wide, wonderful world we happen to call it Twitch here. Let's see here. Okie dokie. All right. I'm not normally live on Monday, so I'm a little bit out of my element here. Let's see. That's an option. That's an option. Ooh. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right. I'm checking 2 targets here. Two targets, time enough for 1 shot here. I'm just thinking here. How about? All right. Well, okay. This is actually quite apt. So, some of you may recall yesterday when I said only 3 people are authorized to grab my tits: my partner, my mother, and 1 other person. Would you like to go say hi to that 1 person? And say how proud you are that they're allowed to grab my tits? My mother, yes, my mother's allowed to grab them because, I mean, I came from her. She's allowed to grab them. Dan Clancy isn't live? I don't know. I don't follow him. I read his books, though. Wait, no, that's Tom Clancy. Friend of the channel, Reliever. It looks like she's showing off some tattoos. I don't know. It looks like I don't know what she's going to play, but hey, she's allowed to grab my tatas. Let's go say hi to her. You can either use my raid command, or you can say, oh my god, you're the lady who Pip says is authorized to grab her boobies. You could actually do that. We will be live next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Back to the grind, back to the usual time slots. We will be resuming our playthrough of Illbleed. We're up to the 2nd stage, the Revenge of Queen Worm. And again, because you did a level 5 hype train tonight, there will be at least 1 automatically guaranteed spin of the Wheel of Mubbles. And you know, maybe if someone stuffs $10 into the tip jar tomorrow, maybe you get 2 spins. Come on by tomorrow night in order to find out. Thank you very much to everyone who followed, biddied, rated, subbed, lurked, for put up with my bullshit while we're here the entire time. You all continue to contribute to the ongoing success of this shit show we call the Pib Show. Thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. See you later, folks. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on ya.